I'm just showing up to Glasgow.
Alright. We've done all the courses. This is the main dinner. This is the prime rib.
Final day.
This is the salted and buttered.
The fact that they call it Trail Former is your first clue that this trail day is gonna have multiple parts.
Yeah.
Multiple parts. There's a chance. I might show up. Okay. February 25th, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Is the defendant lobby alright? But there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lena all morning. Where could she be?
Where could he be?
Hey, where's Emma? Where could he be?
Where could he be?
Where could he be? Baby, oh! Where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if...
Something's been happening behind the scenes. Oh.
Edgy!
Knowing you, you've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 7777777 ID number is. That is.
Well, pretty strong hunch.
We're calling Demon Gent from the beginning.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out.
You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whomst you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything.
True. Not yet.
Not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling. Oh my god, look, we're conspiring!
Look at the...
Edgy!
It kills him. It kills him to lose a case.
But
he's tipping it off.
for the greater good. 5 minutes, Wright, and Chief Prosecutor Skye will be found guilty.
Well, she didn't do it.
I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say.
This is the first time he's done something like this. Lena's hiding something, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her.
The truth?
Everything goes back to the SL9 incident.
Don't be stupid! Today is the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past.
That depends on you, then, lad. If she's found guilty, you lose your only chance to find out what really happened there.
I'll think about it. See you in court, lover. I mean, right?
Oh, later, Playboy.
Oh, I forgot you were gonna start calling people Playboy.
What's up, Playboy?
I think you forgot too.
I did. Danger, danger, high voltage. Okay, this is it. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now.
February 25th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9.
Courtroom
so tense.
number 9.
So tense, Fear. Shocking.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lena Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Normally it says when prosecution puts forth its opening statement.
Eh?
But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Oh, Joe said Twitch chat is ready, Your Honor. Well done, Joe.
Way to go,
well
man.
done.
The violence is ready, Your Honor. Hopefully the popcorn is ready and the beverages are ready, because we in here.
No Kairos, it's us
Chief
hitting it.
Gant.
This MRFer. What even is this chaos cross tie?
Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, Uchi, been back to the pool yet? No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. Oh, that is good one. Don't think I can top sets.
If you don't mind me asking,
Silent
Chief,
lurker.
exactly what is this proposal of yours? What's that strip?
Uh-oh. Lona, that is to say defendant, he has asked me if she could speak directly to court.
What was that fucking witchcraft of this guy just magicking himself through space-time into the courtroom? What Yvonne? What the hell, Gans?
What the hell, Gans?
What's up, rap sing?
Yeah, he just appeared. And we're fine with that.
She wants to do what
Lana
now?
wants to speak to the court?
Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted request.
See, he's forcing her to do this.
In the ends, it should save everyone time and troubles.
He forced her to confess in the first place, and he's forcing her to do this because she's protecting her sister. It's so clear.
Oh, look at Our Lady.
What's this all about, defendant?
I'd just like to make one simple request and I'll be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like to put an immediate end to this trial right here. I confess to all those goddamn charges against my little old Savannah, Georgian body. On February the 21 of this here year, I killed the shit out of Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. Lona!
Lana, you liar!
Lena!
You're so wrong!
Objection! You can't love! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's play.
Seems like it does. It really seems like it would change it, doesn't it?
In that case, Mr. Wrong, I no longer require your services. You're fired. Belena.
Bless you.
I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. Prosecution may lack direct evidence against me.
Oh, I hate when she turns around and talks to the wall. I hate it.
But it has sufficiently proven its testimony with the case evidence.
Nope. Ow. Stop hitting me with the chair, I swear to God.
I would like you to render your verdict now, please. Sorry, I'm doing immersion strats.
Breaks
Well, the
my
def-
immersion to
well,
be constantly hit by a chair back.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial,
Yeah, I keep getting chaired, Mox.
even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise. This can't be happening, man.
We're just gonna end it.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. The courtroom finds
Emma,
the
interrupt.
defendant.
Emma, objection. Edgy.
Oh my God! Edgeworth, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth. One moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is this all about?
The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt.
Let's freaking go!
Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature.
Come now, Worthy.
Oh my God, I was like, I haven't done my job yet.
I understand this is most difficult time for peeps like you. But why don't you just be good little boy and keep mouth shut, huh? Oh! Oh, Edge is on a roll here.
That's my favorite Edgeworth face,
Yeah.
by the way. The slow grin and then the tap.
Yeah.
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
Oh! Trial! The riposte! What?
Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes?
Oh my God, this is WWE
Ooh,
Raw.
he just slammed him
Sunday
down.
Wrestling.
He just hit him with a chair. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be.
I can't.
So,
Yo, dots in chat, boys.
I
We
think
are
this is turned on dots.
Speechless.
These
Oh,
dots
dude.
are aroused.
Yeah, you can't see my better half right now. I'm about to lift this podium 2 inches off the ground.
I regret leading into a world where you could say those things. But aroused. Thank you, Coco. With this sudden confession from the defendant,
Sorry.
it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Exactly, Edgy, exactly.
Some kind of deal, huh? Not everyone operates as KGB worthy. Oh, dude, they are throwing super shade.
Oh. I thought so. Your Honor, The prosecution would like to change its first witness. You
To
can
who?
change your first witness. Your first witness is already... Oh my god. As his first witness, the prosecution would like to call Ms. Emma Sky.
Emma!
I request the court hears her testimony.
Hold it! Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to
I don't care what you think, Ms. Sky.
Get out of here!
The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy.
He knows that all too well.
However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Life lesson. Damn, Edgeworth is ruling today!
Yes. He's on a roll.
Man.
He's on a roll right now. Very well. The court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant?
Don't ask... Ugh.
Worthy. You will live to regret this. Mark my words. A direct threat.
Ms. Emma Sky, please take the stand.
Oh my gosh. Look at our number one martyr guy. Looks like Edgeworth has decided to go all in.
You're refusing to read it. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma Sky. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister and I want to be a scientific investigator. 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark Killings.
That Joe Dark.
Is this correct? You had to read a paper, Edgeworth, to come up with that? Okay. Yes! I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time. Oh, it is getting dark.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant?
Yes, it most certainly is. You just... Oh, dots!
Oh, we got... Hold on.
2 dots!
And that's 2 dots as a drink.
This is such a fake court. Like, you have to
dots is a
prove
sip.
its relevance. You can't just say yes.
Well, okay then. He sure gave in fast.
Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial.
Two years ago. I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
She did not see that. She saw the relief.
She saw the psh.
He probably had a clothing tag on the back of his neck, and the guy's like, "Let me get that for you."
That seems accurate.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor.
Edge doesn't know, but he thinks I know.
Someone helps, and then the
Edge
team?
is slapping that volleyball in the air, and he's hoping that we're able to spike it.
Yeah.
Right? He's put it all on the Phoenix. You go to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence?
He's already been fired. Yeah.
Yeah, very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Oh, okay.
What's up, G-Force?
Here we go.
Yeah.
You were waiting
Let's
in
go,
her
Crimson.
office.
Why? 2 years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, is that correct?
Yes, she was second in command under then Deputy Chief of Police Gant. My sister, she was the best detective ever.
Yes, I remember. Deputy Chief Gann and Miss Guy used to be quite the pair.
I believe they shared the same office. That's right. I'd always... What are you doing? Ow. Break it. She just knocked these to the ground as though sheer force of ground would open it.
Hey, that's the only way she's gonna get those treats out of there.
I know I sit at my sister's desk.
Sorry.
And dream about playing that organ. I wanted to play it that day too. The police department and the prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day.
Ceremony.
Lana promised to take me to dinner after she finished her work. A man came running in and took me hostage.
Hold it! A man, you say?
Yes, Joe Dark. He was a serial killer. Joe Dark was brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest. What's up, Rocco?
Rocco Ricci. We're trying to put a serial killer in a way, and it ain't Joe Dark.
G-Force getting a Switch for Christmas. That's so fun. You can play games with us.
Yeah.
Dope. That is so fun, and I'm so excited.
Do you also have a great uncle? Mm-hmm. An aunt? Sorry.
By great, he means
boxing you out.
not like great as in next generation, but great as in delightful.
Probably has both.
Okay.
When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right?
Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gan's office.
What if he meant to go up?
Yeah. There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened up the door to have a look. That's when I saw him.
Him.
Neil Marshall rescued me. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it. Oh, sorry.
Hold it. Oh my god.
Holy shit, I was like,
Oh
what's
my
happening?
god.
What was the prosecutor doing there?
That day, there were 2 people present during Dark's questioning. Deputy Chief Damon Gantz and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Almost forgot about that again.
Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony with his trophy.
Yep.
Yep. Hold it. Why are we saying this?
I assume that would also be why he was first to run after Dark.
When Dark grabbed me, I thought I was as good as dead.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in.
I don't clearly remember what happened then, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. Hold it.
Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Just then, the lights went out.
The lights?
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on and lightning struck nearby. Coco knows that feeling.
So the electricity went out then. Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim? Hear more.
Why would we stop?
So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago?
Yeah, it happens fast, Mountain Pro. Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial. And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw. Yes, but at the time the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture. Oh, a picture! Did she bring it?
Yes, I think she mentioned that before. Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard? Let's hear about this picture. This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning.
Objection. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture, he said, helping out. No.
Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor, I would mind. Don't do it. I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost.
Hold it! drew a picture of the scene you witnessed, right?
Yes, I wanted to do everything I could to help the investigation. I can still see it now, whenever I close my eyes. That's strange. I took over the case after Prosecutor Marshall died. Yet I never received any picture. Perhaps the witness is mistaken? But I did draw it, I swear, I'm not just imagining it.
Hold on. We never took a good look at it.
We've never seen it.
No, the list.
It doesn't have itemized, does it? Does it?
We never...
No, it's like a
No, we can zoom in.
to the bliss.
What the frick?
Oh!
It's written on the back!
Oh!
Oh, shit!
Oh god!
It's drawn on the back, dude!
In magic marker!
I've got a very bad feeling about this.
My god.
We have the picture, we can present it, right?
Huh.
That doesn't look like a knife, though.
It looks like a...
Can we present it?
Wait. Is she still talking?
Maybe.
Let her finish. We do this where we jump ahead.
We do the early present, and it...
Just
This
testing it
picture,
out.
the imagery, that reminds me. Guess I should check the evidence again.
Well, anyway, let's continue. This scene that imprinted an image on your mind.
It looks like a
Please
ruler.
describe it to us. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. Hold it.
Hold it! Must have been a real shock.
Even now, when I close my eyes, I can still see it just as clearly. Tell us, what were you doing at that moment? Why didn't you help? I believe you testified that Joe Dark was holding you hostage. When lightning struck and the lights went out, Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. I was thrown aside and the two began wrestling each other. I'm pretty sure I was watching them. I'm pretty sure.
Emma doesn't have any reason to lie here. But Atlanta shit is. I need to get Emma to tell me as much about this as she can. Alright, so I'm gonna show her the thing, right?
Wait, oh.
On the right thing. Man came running, took me hostage, no one wants to rescue me. I drew a picture of that scene, but it seems...
Present?
What if I have it right here? What if I told you... Objection! Mr. Edgeworth. Is it good put all the heart into that drawing, that picture? And yet you would insist on denying its existence?
Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be there, lad. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold!
Behold!
This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident.
Yes, big nod.
Please turn it over, Yana. Turn it over? Turn it. What's this?
It's a scary picture. Yes, what is that? Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew.
Indeed, two men appear to be wrestling here.
What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list?
Me, I,
Broke into the chief's office. Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Huh. These lists, they're different from each other.
This is the most observant the judge has
Yeah,
ever been.
the judge is super woke right now.
This is the most woke. Let's just have a moment for the judge paying attention for the first time ever.
Bless judge.
Ever.
Can we get some refs in chat? But like, thinking ref? Hold on. I will construct it from scratch.
I'm not doing it.
Modify.
I'm just doing ref. Oh no, I want to do it. Hold on.
And then
Modify?
we're unlocking and we're sharing and then...
Okay.
Got him.
Got him.
19-step process to explain what we're feeling.
moment for the judge, so.
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete.
Dope.
These two lists fit together to form one
Mega list.
Super Voltron list of justice. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other.
This is amazing.
So you see, Edgy, it's quite obvious what happened 2 years ago today. Only half of that evidence in that case ever reached you.
Reached?
You were doomed to fail!
What? What?
But Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
What the fuck? This list was torn in half, then that means...
Your Honor. No, sorry. I was really excited.
Your Honor! Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your skull. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more on the drawing on that Mr. Edgeworth's list. Oh my god,
Oh my
two
God.
drawings.
Talking about deductive reasoning.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that. Dude, the Phoenix with his own AI.
Oh, Rocco, we might go. My job ends, theoretically, April 24th, which means we might be able to go.
I would love to go to Amsterdam.
You guys want to hang out in Amsterdam again?
Cripsy, you wanna reprise our role as Amsterdam people? We're gonna suck down sketchy balloons on the sidewalk.
We're not doing that.
And we're gonna have deep voices and we're gonna be out of our mind.
We're not going to do any, well, some of that.
Okay. We're not gonna suck down balloons. Okay. Yes, it's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see.
Is something wrong? Do you even have to ask, man?
He was so shook just
He was
then,
so shook.
and then he pulled it together. Sorry, Your Honor, there is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing! The blue badger?
The blue badger? What?
What?
How does that?
What?
That is... I'm speechless, dude. What? How could that...
How could... What? What?
That's that thing. That thing was dancing in the evidence room?
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives.
I'll guess he was out of scrap paper. Evidence list restored and updated in the court record. Very well. Witness, will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Oh! Yes, sir, Your Honor.
What's wrong with Emma? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture.
They're not on sale yet, Rocco. They'll do an announcement. You can sign up and get, like, the notification for when they go on sale, I think. That's what we did TwitchCon San Diego. Okay. This is the picture. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows.
Notice how that's not a knife? That's a broken something. Is that the piece of the trophy?
We've always thought it was the piece of the trophy.
Clearly not a knife.
It's not a knife.
Looks like he's about to erase a chalkboard.
After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in a child's mind. Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw. Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall. I'm sorry.
Sorry, clearly? Clearly?
The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Emma's picture. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. Hold it.
Hold it! Did you draw this picture right after the incident?
I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first I was in such a state of shock that I couldn't do anything. During that time, the investigation team was reorganized. Detective Goodman was placed in charge, under the direction of Damon Gant and Lana Skye.
2 or 3 days later, the memory should still have been fresh in her mind. Excuse me, witness. But can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black?
The judge with a question. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. Oh, he got us like back on track. No, go back and press.
Oh.
Hold it.
Hold it. So at the time you didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had come to your rescue?
No, I couldn't see him clearly. The lightning was so bright, and I was knocked to the floor.
You were knocked to the floor?
Dirk had a tight grip on me, but when Mr. Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. I turned around, and that's when the lightning flashed. So she never saw the person.
Yeah. Poor Emma. I'm just glad she wasn't it.
What happened after the lightning flashed? After that, I must have fainted.
Hold it!
Hold it.
You mean you didn't see the actual murder take place?
No, I'm sorry.
It is insane, and it
It's
deserves
super
caps.
insane.
Yeah, caps are not.
Cap's insane.
Yeah.
Objection.
Objection.
Oh, the flash of lightning only drove off the darkness for a split second. Not only that, but the trauma of the situation understandably caused the witness to faint. Do you really need to torture this girl any further? This girl?
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. Edgy, back off.
Oh, that was Edgy's line earlier.
Yeah.
Anyway, this picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw?
Of course! This is the exact scene!
It wasn't influenced in any way with your talks from the detectives?
Objection! Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright?
No, of course not. I better watch out or he might find some way to cut my salary.
I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives, so I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me.
Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well. That's strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind, and yet there's clearly a contradiction here.
Is it what is...
It's the blunt. It's not the murder weapon. Right? The broken tip?
Or the... Wait, what are we trying to prove wrong?
We're trying to say that there's something wrong with the photo.
But we can't use this photo itself, right? Can we look at... Oh, look at the picture from the day. What's going on in this picture? Can we examine? Doesn't it look like that thing?
Yes.
From the thing. It looks like that sword.
But we can't show that yet. Because first we have to prove that it's not a dagger.
But we can't point at anything in the picture. Can we present this picture? And then we'll be like, that's the thing. No? Should we save? We should save.
We should... I'll save, for sure. Oops. Sorry. 2 years ago.
Can we read the descriptions of our items again? It's been a while since we've looked at
Yeah.
some of them.
Okay.
So this is her prints aren't relevant yet. This is like the cover-up.
Wait, let's check this now. So that's just... That just has both those things because, why isn't the thing a shadow? Because it's clear? Because light came through it? Right? Wouldn't that be a shadow as well?
I don't know. Alright. Photo, wait, back. Photo, the words. No, I want to read like the captions for them. Sorry. Photo at the awards ceremony. Okay, what's this? Neil. Oh, this is Neil Marshall. Okay, stabbed in the back.
Stabbed in the back.
Stabbed in the back. Died from punctured heart and stabbed in the
Stabbed
back.
in the back.
Stabbed in the back. What is?
I hate to be the lad that bears the bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
But I still remember, just like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture? Right here?
Frick.
Or the fact that...
No, that he's holding his front.
This?
Right? That he's like holding him forward. Wait. That actually looks like he can stab him in the back.
I'm gonna do this. Contradiction course lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding.
Wait, what?
If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken.
Wait, what?
Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright.
Wait, what? But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too.
If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer. Wait, what?
So,
Wait.
it was placed there later.
What?
It was placed there later.
Wait. What? The music stopped, so it was like the right objection,
Yes.
but then this is not going the way...
No.
What?
It's going the way we want. Don't worry, love. Don't you worry.
Okay. I won't worry.
It's all gonna work out. Just like a soft-boiled egg in the morning.
Okay. No.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Amy.
Objection? And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. Victim was only stabbed once. Then the murder weapon should not yet be broken.
Oh!
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, so I was wrong, but ultimately accidentally right.
Accidentally right, baby.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god.
What's the meaning of this?
So lucky. Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand.
Objection!
The tip!
I'm sorry,
Sorry,
you're
but-
forgetting about the tip.
You're forgetting
You
the tip.
always forget the tip.
Oh my god, that was so lucky. Ow.
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible, lad. Tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. My paperwork shows it right here.
Oh my god, I was Phoenix, right?
If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up in that lad.
Oh my god.
That's right, but what does that mean? The tip of the knife. Oh.
The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken.
Objection! How dare you say that little girl is retarded? That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time,
You know what? This is my plan all
but
along.
she was sure she remembered correctly, lad.
But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency.
Objection! Not so fast, Edgy. There's another explanation.
Wait, hold on. Can't you just picture these two guys with walkie-talkies? And instead of doing like their message and then over, they just start with objection.
Yeah.
Objection! Where are you? Objection! I'm over here. It's just like
Yeah.
the only way they communicate.
Hold it! What freeway? Have you forgotten already about a little something called falsified evidence?
Oh, you're treading on thin ice, right?
All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility.
No. Ah!
Order! Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted? Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder.
Murder.
The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant.
Yeah, so...
During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room.
The room. With his knife that they let him bring.
Prosecutor Marshall chased him after him and was killed by Dak. This is my belief that somewhere in this story
It's a lie!
there is a lie.
Hey, I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife. If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife.
What are the chances of there being 2 broken knives?
Normally slim, but not today.
Another broken knife besides Joe Dark's. Could there have been one?
Yes, there is another one.
Yes.
We've been saying it from the beginning.
There is another.
Well, since we saw the full picture of the trophy, we've been saying it.
If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
Mr. Wright!
In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife. I assume that
Oh,
you have some information about this other broken knife.
Jazzy said finding 2 broken knives seems rather pointless.
Wow.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, Jazzy!
Wow.
Oh,
What's up,
Jazzy!
Dweddit? Definitely different than the DS version.
Oh, Jazzy!
There's something endearing about those lo-fi graphics, though.
Take them good ones, Jazzy. You
Yeah.
earned it.
Jesus. If so, please feel free to enlighten us. The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this.
Take a good look at.
Here's the real murder weapon.
Oh, frick. Take a good look
The
at
picture, right?
this. No, the trophy itself. Oh, the picture of the trophy, because it has the knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that then went missing.
Take that! Answer laws in the past. 2 years in the past.
Yes. Right here.
Right here inside this picture, love. There's a picture of the award
Wait,
ceremony.
this is a picture of the award. Ah!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's the broken murder weapon.
Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding. Please notice it with your eyes.
Schlunk, schlunk. That's a broken knife.
You're goddamn right, it's a broken knife! That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award right here! Order! Order! Neil Masher was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and a knife. When he chased after Joe Dak, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
Objection! But that can't be.
Oh, and why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
Because if the King of Prosecutors Award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed.
What do you mean that?
I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Oh, yeah, dude. Good one. But the prosecutor was the only one who actually died. That's very true. What's going on here?
It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions. Hold it.
Hold it!
Wait! I remember everything!
Witness?
Mr. Edgeworth! What is it? Could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list. The one with that picture scribbled on the back.
I knew it! This picture! I'm the one who drew it! What? Okay, my friend.
You drew that?
That's right. The list wasn't torn in half at the time picture. All this time I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me. What is happening?
What the fuck is gonna happen here? What did she draw?
What is...
Is it falling on them?
What is happening?
This is... I'm sorry. I just need to get my bearings a little bit here.
Oh my god.
Would you please tell us what you've recalled this guy?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's the knife mix up and now the blue badger. This should be interesting.
Emma's recollection.
No one saw this coming.
When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed toward both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
What?
What?
This is
What?
certainly most unusual.
I'm sorry, did the blue badger murder? Try impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year.
That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago. Yes, well, the defense may now cross...
Hold it. Okay, hold on. I need to get some ice. And also, what?
What?
What? Okay, or paper. Oh god. Okay.
Okay. Lana came in super hot. Don't pursue this any further. Lana! What's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair. But you can't do this. I've already confessed to this crime. Why can't you just leave it at that, huh, guys?
Chief Prosecutor Sky. We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back.
Silence! The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant.
I should get in the way.
It seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter.
We can only turn about. Emma's recollection. Let's go. When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and... We're supposed to be present.
Oh shit. Out it. When you say that man, I assume you refer to Joe Dark?
Yes, at least I think it was him.
You think?
All I could really see were shadows.
You bet your ass, car cattles.
The power outage that immediately preceded the incident is also documented in the prosecutor's office reports.
So then you...
I panicked and rushed toward both of them.
Why would you do something so dangerous, love?
What else could I have done? He was about to stab Mr. Marshall.
She seems convinced that Dark was the one holding the knife.
But as we've just theorized, Mr. Marshall was the one holding the knife.
But I don't see a hit. Wouldn't there have been a hit? Two gentlemen not wearing hits.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. When that dark guy knocked me down, all I could think was, I've got to help that other person. I think I knocked away the man with the knife.
What if Dark was running away because he thought Marshall was gonna kill him? So Marshall was running to kill Dark, right? And Dark was coming in to hide from Marshall, who was gonna kill him. That's why Marshall had the knife. Marshall was the one. Dark's not a killer. He's terrified.
He's being framed.
He's being framed.
I think I knocked away the man with the knife.
Having this knowledge in my head changes the whole complexion of this shit right
I'm
here.
very turned about on this.
Very turned about.
Wait. Did we press the
Oh wait.
button?
I think I knocked away the man with the knife. What do you mean you think?
It all happened so fast, and I was in shock. I don't remember everything clearly. What I did, it's all kind of a blur. Miss Sky was almost killed before she was witness to a murder about to take place. With so much happening in a matter of seconds, a little disorientation is only natural. I saw the man about to stab the other person who I thought was Mr. Marshall. Carcattles.
Carcattles.
It's nice.
Dude, Carcattles gifted a sub to Mike Dareda. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves, man. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I need another drink.
Well, we're supposed to be driving.
Oh, that's a good call.
That's why we both get one.
Okay. Mine was cast strength too.
Yeah.
Alright.
I know how to stop the man with the knife.
What you did was very brave, young girl. So then what happened next?
Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. Hold it.
How?
You couldn't have seen it if it didn't exist yet. You saw something that had
Boy,
the same
you shit
shadow.
about this.
Of course, see, I even drew a picture of him here.
What could that be?
It's not this way, it's flipped.
It's
so
flipped.
rotate it this way, and it's a shadow of something. I don't know what would cast that shadow. But it was the chief of detectives who thought of this hideous beast.
But he probably thought of it because of the picture.
And that was just this year. The blue badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable. I know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department.
What's up, Jules?
I had this nagging feeling that I'd seen him before somewhere. Now I finally remember.
Oh, brother. Just when you thought that thing had caused enough commotion.
The vase?
Ooh, could it be the...
Oh, it's the vase! It's totally a vase with its weird handles! It is! It is! It is!
It's the vase. Papa Rick, let's
Damn,
go.
son! Okay.
Tell us, where in the room did you see him dancing?
He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
Okay, that's it. We're gonna press.
Hold it.
He's shadow. So you mean you didn't actually see his face with its winning smile and all?
That's right, but I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns.
But it's not, it was just the head.
This is a shadow. Objection. This is pointless. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. The witness must be mistaken.
Hold on, what we're gonna do... Where is it? I could've gone the other way, I don't care. We're gonna rotate it to try to... Right?
It's those little balls. Ow.
Like this?
What?
I'm trying to rotate it to see...
We know it's it.
Okay.
It's the balls.
But there's only... Oh, and there's supposed to be a third one. Right? The handle got cracked off.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Did we retest it after we re-examine it after we attached the thing?
That may well be. But what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she did. Where's that third handle?
Stabbed. Somehow.
What if it's still in the body somehow or something?
Bring in the body!
Bring in the body, we're gonna find a handle.
Oh, and I suppose you have an explanation. Okay, so this needs these 2 balls to kind of be a little bit down.
Yeah.
So this is the top of the vase, right?
Yeah.
This is the top, and then those 2 kind of down. Because we probably should, they're very dense.
Guys, faces don't stab people, blue badgers do.
Okay.
What was it in his soul when that lightning flashed? Who is this blue badger really?
I know.
I just might know. Blue badger hadn't even been dreamt up when Emma drew this picture, yet she's certain she saw a shadow. Ladies and gents, it is the defense's belief that on that fateful day 2 years ago, There indeed was something that looked very similar to the blue badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room.
Mr. Wright! Neo.
Neo getting my man Ravs.
Aw, you're so sweet,
Here.
Neo.
Thank you, man.
Mr. Wright!
Neo, we're about to put a bow on this. Thank you for putting a bow on that gifted sub. In this room? Very well, Mr. Wright. What is that the witness saw in that instant? Please show us on the mysterious blue badger lookalike.
So the two handles, the balls were kind of down. Down balls.
Stay there! The mysterious blue badger was in fact this. But that's what is that exactly? Is that? I believe it's some sort of jar.
But Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the blue badger.
Indeed, it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar.
And if you rotate it,
However, what if we were to change our viewpoint of this
However.
thing right here? Our
yes, stand on your head.
I've got to show them that this thing looks like this.
Oh, good, we have a reference picture. No. No. Balls down.
Like this.
Wait, what? No, wait. Do it head on. Nope, nope. Put the mouth of... Nope. Nope. No, other way. Put the mouth of the vase facing us.
The
Base.
this thing?
The top, yes. Face us.
Okay.
And then... Nope, nope. And then pull it... Because what's... Pull it down. Pull it... Nope. Nope. Pull it down. Because... No. Back up. It's like around here. No. Less. Right? Because they're like... Nope. Oh my god.
No?
And then rotate it toward us. Toward us. Wait, less?
Like that?
Is this? Back up a little.
Like this?
That,
Yeah, like this.
does that look?
Take that!
Did we? Oh no. Oh, this isn't right.
Allow me to remind the defense its case hinges on the witness drawing. Mr. Wright can't match the shape. Oh my god. I thought I had it. Go to
Just the right angle.
rotate it vertically or horizontally.
Come on, Mr. Ray, you can do it. Correct angle. That seems like it. It's just missing. Oh, this is how we prove that it's missing the third handle, right?
Yeah.
Bring it back. No, no, less. Like in between this. No, oh my god. A little more down. Down. Center it, and then down a little.
Like this?
Right?
No.
Right? No, no! Stop going away from it! Because there should be the third ball on top, but it's missing.
Right.
What are you doing? Oh my god. I swear to god you had it.
Like this?
No.
We just did that.
Flip it. So the broken handle's on top.
Like this.
No. Now the swing it around. No. Oh my god.
You do it.
Flip
This
it.
music is great. What's up, Rocking?
How do you twist it?
RB.
Oh. Right? Because then that would be bloop, bloop,
Okay.
and that would be bloop, right?
But it's not going like that.
It's going. False.
No, but then you would see through it if
So down a little. Right? And they go bloop, bloop. Damn it.
it's gotta
Oh,
like
wait, go back. It's the base. No, like the way we had it, but then more, because the bottom base comes up. No.
No, it's gotta go like this.
What?
It's gotta like
It's not the missing handle, it's like the whole circle base comes up enough. So lower it a little. And then it's somewhere in between there. Right? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Is that close enough?
Like this?
No, like the actual circle base
What?
is like our top circle. More down. See the bottom base? Do you see what I'm talking about? This thing? This is our top circle. And these are our side balls.
Well, then we want to go. No.
It's this way, we just have to have it angled down enough that that comes up and is part of it. Like, you know what I mean? This guy. Over this
Oh, like
handle.
this. Like this. Like this. This is it. I think this is it. Fuck. What's it supposed to look like? I'm over this. The circles on the grid? This like this. This is what I'm thinking.
Oh, with the broken handle on the bottom.
There we go.
Oh my god.
There we go. All right.
Frickin'.
I was
Sorry.
ready. I was ready to. Well, was this a miracle or what?
Miracle! First
try.
MLG. Nailed it.
No one can possibly deny this
No one
John's
can deny it.
resemblance to the blue badger.
We did not have that the first
It was
time.
close to the first time
It's
though.
close enough. No. It can't be.
Order! The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this.
Objection. Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point?
What do you mean?
So that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything.
Objection! I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything.
Indeed? Very well then, please tell us. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar? The murder weapon. The murderer? It's all different. No, the location's the same?
The location is the same. It's not the murder weapon.
But it might be because the knife isn't the murder weapon. The murderer.
The murderer.
Definitely,
Yes.
right?
Yes. I'm
Right?
going. Let me take these in turn.
Wait, in turn?
We're probably going to go through the whole thing. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar?
Where?
The location of the jar shown in a picture taken the day of the crime.
Oh!
It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gintz.
Oh! Objection! But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself.
Objection! Yes! And it's these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dirk and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room in Chief Gint's office.
Objection! Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body? From Damon
Car
Gant's
cows, that's how we go.
to Lana Sky's office?
Yes.
Why would he do that? There's no reason!
Exactly.
Eh?
There wasn't a reason. He wouldn't have gone through all the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason.
Oh my god.
Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright? Or finally figured it out. So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Emma was the killer.
What? Accidental killer.
Yes.
Somehow.
Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent that jaw flying? That would have had to have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may, draw your attention to this picture one more time. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jaw was sitting on, what would he have hit?
Oh, frick!
The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword.
I forgot about that sword because we ruled it out so long ago.
Yes.
Oh.
And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall, wielding the King of Prosecutors Trophy.
No, Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking.
Yes. There's another possibility of what actually transpired in that room. Another possibility? Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless.
Oh, that's big ... I
don't know if I can go through with this though. Mr. Wright, what seems to be the matter?
If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Skye knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall. The judge doesn't understand, but Emma does.
Boom, Tetris Madronas.
You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me? Oh, the funeral horn, TJ!
Funeral horn! No!
TJ with the funeral horn, that was so good. I never imagined her testimony would lead to this.
So it was the witness who took the victim's life.
Yeah, funeral horns for my man. I gotta make one. Hold on.
I will make a funeral horn as well. The hero saving the girl, getting killed by the girl accidentally.
Funeral horns in chat.
Funeral horns in chat, boys.
You didn't hit share.
Oh, shit. That's because I want to share a lot.
Oh my god, these sad dudes.
And then prove so with their own testimony. This is unprecedented.
I thought it was Gant too. Well, Gant's holding it over Lana.
What? What are you saying? I'm sorry, Miss Skye, but given the circumstances, Joe Doc murdered Prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin that crime on her?
Imagine that coming from you. Damn, kick her when she's down. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it?
I assure you, Edgy, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're gonna have to find proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall? Evidence! I'm willing to bet you don't. Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony.
I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead. We certainly can't get dead people to testify. This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning.
Touché, Miss Skye. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility.
Eh? You mean there's still another possibility? What do you mean, Edgeworth?
I mean, the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another.
What? That's impossible. Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you.
Wait, did we ever rotate the cloth? We just did the one side.
A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist?
Did we rotate the
Hold
cloth?
on.
There's a lot of things on backs of things.
We
right?
never rotated the cloth.
We just dusted it. I don't think her prints are enough, but did we? Oh, damn. Was he wearing leather?
Was he? He must have been wearing
was
leather.
This the push? Is this the push?
This is the leather.
Or is something?
This is the smoking cloth.
Or does someone literally? Is there something with her name on it?
No, it's the leather.
Wait, but let's look, because they're really pointing at a name. Is there anything else from the trophy? Look at the trophy. Was he carrying the whole trophy?
Blood traces. Did we find out whose blood this was?
I guess not, because it just says blood traces. We already did this, right?
Yeah.
The trophy? He was holding it, right?
No, it's Emma's hand.
Can we look at the trophy? We haven't looked at the trophy in forever. Oh, but this is the luminol. He wrote it in blood and it got wiped off, but the luminol? Right?
How do we luminol it?
Where's the luminol button? Right? He was holding it because he had the knife, right?
No,
I think it's that. I think it's the luminol. They're very much pointing at a written name. I think it's
No,
that.
it's the push.
I think it's the luminol. I think we present the trophy and then we say that we want to spray it. I think it's that. Let's save though. Whatever we do, let's save.
Okay, so we present.
A message from the deceased.
I've got to think back to the court record. The real murderer's name.
That the victim might have left
It's in the
behind.
evidence. This message from the deceased is already in our possession. Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer?
Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There is only one thing we seek: the truth.
The truth, Edgy.
No matter how painful it may be.
Edgy's all about that truth now. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the
See,
deceased.
it's a message from the deceased.
I want to try my...
It could be the cloth if he wrote it on the cloth. I guess.
Take that!
Okay.
This is the message from the deceased.
Oh, but I bet we used the luminol on it. Or just the prints. I might be fully wrong.
Right. Now then. This is the message from the judge. Oh! It wasn't that.
Oh!
Oh, I guess that wasn't right.
Oh!
I thought it was like he was wearing leather.
Written form. Trophy. You better be careful. You might wind up deceased yourself.
Let's try this again.
Trophy. Trophy.
Take the
Dad.
hand. This is the message from the deceased. No.
Damn it! The vase again? Frick. Re-examine the vase, I guess? It does have blood. We added a piece to it.
Is there something written here? Connect the dots or something?
Can we re-examine it? With the yellow, you know?
What do you mean? Oh.
Oh, it does! That's the M! That's the M! Because the other parts were
Emma?
cleaned. Only the fragment found in his office still has the lines. So this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it. Okay. First try.
First try, MLG. Take that.
This is the message left by the deceased. This is that blue badger from before, right?
Okay.
Oh, is he just going to just speak the killer's name?
If that thing could, I'm sure it would. And dance.
Looks like everyone's forgotten that this is just a jet.
Okay.
A message was left here on the surface of this jar. What do you mean? If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar.
Looks like someone wiped the blood away.
Yes, but notice, for some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away. Yes, there's a line here drawn in blood.
So what you're saying is these dots were once lines.
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message.
One that someone apparently wiped away. But blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions.
Precisely so! All we need to do is connect these points. And the victim's message will become apparent. No.
Why is she saying no? Does she know what's gonna happen?
Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us? Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. I gotta connect these dots. There's only one thing a victim would have written.
Given the circumstances.
Given the circumstances.
The
murderer's name.
So start, yeah. So that's part of the M. Do we have to connect the E part?
Probably. Maybe? Maybe not. It's a defense attorney's duty. Defense attorney.
Duty.
Here's one right here. To prove their client's innocence.
It was EA Games all along.
That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lena. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Emma.
So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
Of all people, she may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life was Emma Sky.
Damn, the courtroom is shocked into silence. And a wild cow appears.
Seaworthy, can't say I didn't warn you.
It's Gant. Knew
Oh.
it. Chief Gant.
Do you understand the implications of what you've done?
What? What are you talking about?
2 years ago, Joe Dark was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of final murder. I believe you were prosecutor in case, were you not?
Ack!
Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. Not only this, but you used forged evidence to ensure conviction.
God, it knows forged.
Oh! Objection! But Joe Dog really was a serial murderer, that's undeniable. I'm afraid that's not important. Oh!
Well,
Didn't you know we aren't defenders of justice? What? We are merely keepers of laws. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. Even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery, ultimately responsibility falls on prosecutor and judge. Despite what anyone may say, the fact cannot be denied.
what's going on in the prosecutor's office? They might have sent an innocent man to his death.
chaos.
How could he just stay there like it wasn't his fault?
Order! I will have the order!
Oh, this court is disappointed in you guys.
I can't believe you've done this. The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess.
Reese's Pieces?
Where this trial is headed, no one knows. Didn't we just... The trial's over. To be continued?
Frickin'. See?
How?
See? See? Dude.
What? We
It's
solved
It's
it.
a recess. It's not another day.
No,
it's a
we
recess.
solved...
We solved a previous...
We solved the previous one.
Not
I forgot
the
about the
current.
current one. Oh my god.
Frick.
I got sucked in.
Oh, God.
We got some other shit to do, boys. How you feeling?
Thirsty.
It's getting real spicy. I would love my thirst to be
Yeah.
sated.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry again, too. Abe Lincoln, we played L.A. Noire, and our entire playthrough is on our highlights. There's a lot of terrible driving, case solving. We had so much fun with it.
Eleanor was a jam.
L.A. Noire was an experience. It was our first movie night,
Yeah, that's how we started it.
and we finished it.
Yeah. Not inaccurate.
There was some very murdery nudity, too.
Thanks, Coco. Oh, yeah. We were concerned about that. Okay, I'm ready. February 25th, 1206, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it, lover. This is my problem, not yours.
Hope I'm not interrupting, pal.
Oh, Sybil, we played To the Moon and we cried so much. We cried so much that we rewatched part of our end of the game and we started crying again.
We started crying again from the rewatch.
We re-cried.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
Oh, Gumshoe, no, buddy. Wait.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. I think we saved it too. It is... Whew, that's the most I cried on stream.
Yeah. The re-crying. God.
And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. I'll take it, Lannis, having you run the errands again. Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial.
Evidence law? Oh my god.
Evidence law. Edgeworth was just talking about this one the other day.
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law.
I think there is a VOD. I hope there is.
Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Rule number 1. Don't talk about evidence law. Is that right, Mr. Wright? Seems so. You could at least study some evidence law, really? Wow.
Wow. The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message. Message? She said. If you're planning to take him on, you're gonna need this book. Him. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read.
Yeah. Accurately named.
I cried myself blind. I couldn't see for like 2 hours. And that was just me like, hey, this game looks good. Let's play this. And I was like,
sorry.
what have you done?
We need a whole book for 2 rules.
Evidence
That's
law.
it. The 2 rules. Okay.
Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence. That's where you did wrong, detective.
Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me? The real trial today hasn't begun yet.
What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Skye found out she was unwittingly caused a man's death, and now you're telling me you want to do more? You've got to be kidding me, pal. You're missing the point, man. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body.
Yeah.
That means the real killer is still out there. What? And we're going to expose him, no matter what it takes. This case has hit too many people. It's time to bring it to an
It's
end.
hurt too many people that we love.
Yeah.
Because we love Edgy. February 25th, 1252, District Court, courtroom number 9. I think I got the sequel.
Yeah, there's sequels.
I think I have it already. We've just been waiting to play it.
Yeah. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about To the Moon.
Cried so much.
With the two scientists going through.
Cried so much.
Cried so much. Jesus. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Ms. Lana Scott. Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
the inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions.
Oh, thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Yes, well, normally this is where the prosecution calls for the witness. But, this isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have,
Struck a bargain. You think I may have manipulated the witnesses?
I didn't say that. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking and,
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
a solution.
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all future witnesses. Further
What?
witnesses.
But there's no precedent for what you're proposing.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement. Yeah, it's a lot, Rich.
Powerful.
But a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Unbelievable.
Making me do all the work. Lazy boom.
Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial.
Oh,
Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. Then it's settled. The defense may now call forth its next witness.
Mr. Wright? You do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over.
The defense calls.
The real murderer
Gant.
is Gant, right? It's Gant. It's Gant.
Take that! Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the goddamn stand.
Neo, get out of here with your Meekins.
Meekins! Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything? As a defendant partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first and hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
But it's Meekins with an I, so you can spell snake with Meekins.
Yeah.
Meekins. Snake.
Snake!
He's a snake. You can't trust a snake.
Snark a little bastard.
Can't trust a snake.
Can you find the GIF, the reverse GIF of the cat putting a fax in? Is that weird?
Who found it last time? Max? Is it this one? Oh, it is this one.
Hold on, we have something to share with you guys.
An urgent memo. An urgent memo for you. From this cat. Flying in with it. Making sure it goes through. Have you all received the fax?
And then the hang around to confirm.
Yeah. Yeah. Confirm. Okay.
All right,
Fax
sorry.
received. Got it.
I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. Happy birthday, Sad Sapling.
Happy birthday.
He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. All right, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand.
Starfit, you're looking for Nubucks.
Nubucks. Or there's other points? All kinds of points these days.
Witness, please state your name and occupation. I hate this thing that you're doing.
Gotta get ramped up on that sneeze. Witness, please. Oh my god, do you have 2 million?
Don't worry about that.
Holy shit.
Sometimes
2 million.
Sometimes I have to give out a lot.
Alright.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
What is this, some kind of practical jokes? I was just on my way to lunch.
Your name and occupation, sir.
Worthy, are you sure you want to be doing this?
Your name and occupation!
So, you want to play hardballs, eh? American baseballs? Please, Mr. Gant. Fines. My name is Damon Gant. I am the acting chief of police. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. All right, though. What's with grim face? Let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oh, you be meaning the time when Lana's sister murdered the prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear.
No.
There's still some things that are unaccounted for. Oh, like what? Like the role you played in all of this?
Yeah.
Son, either you're very brave or very, very foolish.
Did he just lose his Russian accent?
Yes.
That was shocking.
You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? Sure. Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that true? I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks. Oh my god, these dots.
Don't worry. I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say
I didn't threaten you.
I didn't warn you. Very well. The witness may now begin his testimony.
SL9 incident.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. Wow. Saving.
Neil and I were saving our game that day.
Seriously. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either.
I thought it happened later.
When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery.
Lies, lies, lies. Lies, lies, lies.
Wait, the timing of the power outage?
Yeah. He ran into the room and then the power went out, and that's why What's-Her-Face couldn't see. So
Right.
she saw Joe Dark initially.
Is that when Dark was arrested? He was lying on the floor unconscious.
Sorry, Starfit, we don't have gamble games on.
Gamble alone.
Oof.
When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dark bumped his head. I see. Everything seems pretty clear.
Everything seems like lies.
Cuddle puppy. Cuddling for 10 months. 300 days of the cuddliest cuddling puppy. Thanks, dude. And a prime, no less.
Mm-hmm.
If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast. Okay. Can we overpress here?
That seems fine.
Yeah.
To make a long story short, yeah, this I want to know more about.
Yeah. I'm sorry. So the two of you ran immediately after him, right? That's right. That's right. But Dark made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky.
What? What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden and I got the shock of my life. Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though.
He said while laughing and clapping.
Jesus, that's not funny.
Jeez.
When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Could you tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. No? Right? Oh,
Because he was knocked out.
because they prepped the... This is after Lana prepped the scene.
I don't know.
Dark was also lying collapsed. Oh, Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor? Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls, Lana and Emma. Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done. Apparently she had already arranged the crime scene. How can you know that? Because of the victim's body, it had already been moved.
So that means you found the body near Lana's desk?
That's right. I think you said earlier it was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor.
Yes.
Anyway. As you can see, I had nothing to do with this forgery.
Hold it.
I don't know, I can't remember how much it was.
We bought the whole trilogy though.
Yeah. It was a bargain for how much we've gotten out of it.
The whole
Bargain.
trilogy, and this is case 5 of the first part of the trilogy.
We've got at least 40 hours in this.
It's been a lot. Gotten 40 hours out of this one case, I think.
Seriously. So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you had arrived at your office? That's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lana must have felt. But moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable no matter what the
No,
circumstances.
you hid the evidence. It was in your safe. He hid the evidence.
Is that how it really went down?
Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright. You're a taken man already. If you're going to stare at anything, stare at me. Oh, you'd be better off staring at the court record.
Worthy, always the smooth talker. But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lana did admit to forging evidence, but that can't be the whole truth. Somehow I've got to link Gant to the incident.
It's either he had the leather, right, which we haven't used yet. It was in his safe. Why would he have it in his safe? That's what we have to use to link him, right?
Maybe.
Or the vase? Because he had that vase handle too.
But the guy was knocked out. How was he knocked out? With the vase? But the vase... No. It was written in blood.
Yeah, and he had that part in his safe. He had that vase handle part with the thing, and also the leather cloth thing. Those two things. I feel like it's either one, but we haven't used...
Alright, well, let's look at what we got here. Oh wait, hold on, we gotta check this.
No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
Okay. Oh, I thought we could look at the book. I thought she was like sending us a message.
No.
I'm just looking at all this stuff. So that was by the...
Yeah, that's why it got knocked down and broken. And that's why he wrote on it.
But he wrote it and then it got broken. It wasn't broken when he wrote on it. Right? The timing.
So that is what they used to knock him out later?
Yes.
Okay.
That's something, right?
The vase is for sure relevant already, right? And he had that piece in his case, so we should in his safe. So we should start with the vase. Start with the vase piece. Start with the vase.
Yeah, but when do we?
No, next.
This. Start with the vase.
Yeah, because it's already in the evidence roster, right?
Yeah. Objection! You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery.
No.
But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself,
Look
son.
at this vase. Several.
Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example. That's that blue badger you showed us earlier. A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe.
When I broke into it.
Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk. Was found where? You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
Oh my god.
Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this? Ho! Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy. So you admit it then, that you were involved in the forgery? Who, me? Or do you mean you?
What?
Me? Why would I have anything to do with it? Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence.
Zag.
Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know.
How dare you?
Defense attorneys can do it too. Isn't that right, Righto?
No! However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation.
Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law.
Oh my god.
Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment.
What?
What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work.
Oh, that poor idiot would, too.
Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. My. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together. Whatever, we forwarded it.
Uh-huh.
We pushed it further.
Evidence and forgery.
Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when these pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
He got a promotion. So something to do with the blood on the vase, right? And how his had the complete letter, right?
Yes.
That's before?
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? When investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol. You do understand that I am the chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Indeed, I believe I will press charges, so you won't make the same mistake again. How about
Classic.
that? Flex.
You're gonna have to press charges from prison when I put you there.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know. Alright, Udgy. In return, though, I know. That place, right?
What?
Well, these guys telepathic.
Best friends.
Oh, I know, you could have planted... No. I'll appreciate it if you'd stop making these ridiculous allegations. Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that. What? I'll have you know, back in the day, I once broke into a cattle ranch and dipped.
Oh god.
Mr. Wright, what are you saying?
It's like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future 2, where you can't call him a chicken.
Chicken. Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry in the evidence, can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're gonna have to need it later.
Later? What are you talking about?
What else? I'm talking about when Raito's prints are found. Yes, if they're inside my safe, they would prove his investigation was illegal.
Oh god.
Oh, I've never faced someone as slimy as this guy. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. What do you mean by that? This is all purely hypothetical, of course, but suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery.
Objection!
Objection! If concealing evidence found at a crime scene is a forgery, I'm not through speaking yet, Righto. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered.
What?
If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless.
Hold it.
Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation? It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have suddenly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced.
Objection!
Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient?
Right. The chief is talking about a possibility. So long as you can't rule that out, your remarks, however clever and sexy they may be, will only succeed in wasting time.
Tell me something I don't know. Come now, Righto. Think about it. There's no reason. It's definitely a reason.
I'm sorry.
Hold it! How can you look me in the eye and say that? Because I'm innocent. Remember? Who was it that murdered Neil? I'm not sure I care for the word murder here. But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye. Well, now do you see? Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
Hold it.
Hold it. Really, Chief Gant? At the very least, there's one very large benefit you've reaped from all this.
You don't have to hold it. I'll hold it for you.
I love holding it.
I know.
Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit?
Oh.
That would, of course, be the position you have right now.
I said the promotion.
Chief of Police.
I said.
Oh. The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to chief.
I said.
That in itself is a sufficient motive. Oh, that's a good one. You're a comedian. Oi. Do you really think I'm that incompetent? What do you mean? Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little bit. Is that true, Reggie?
Yes, he was going to be made chief anyway.
Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at.
So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else. Wait.
Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for.
Me, myself, yeah.
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
There. It's out in the open now. Udgy, would you mind if I change my testimony a little? By all means, please do.
Huh.
I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me.
So there's something in it for him. Hold it.
Hold it. Nothing in it for you? Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl, Alana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you'd better think again.
You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone.
Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised.
You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though.
Oh! That's a good one, Worthy. Could there have been something in it for him? Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone out?
Who, Lana, got promoted with him? Right? Marshall's dead. He can't be the accomplice. What about Angel Starr? No, she lost her job.
Yeah. True, you might not
And she hasn't been around for
help
so
out
long.
anyone for their sake. But if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone. Mr. Wright, it appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand.
Oh my god.
That's not what I mean at all, man. Very well then. Who is this person you believe Chief Gann may have helped forge evidence?
Alright, it's not Meekins, because he's new. Jake's dead. Goodman.
It might be Goodman.
But he was a good man.
Was he?
It's Lana.
It's gotta be Lana?
Because she rose up with him. Right?
It's gotta be Lana. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye? The defendant? I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances. Emma Skye fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. Who would want to help her more than her own sister Lana? And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit.
Yep.
Self-profit? What do you mean? After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Skye was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But how would he profit from all this?
He would be able to use the chief prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
It's power consolidation! It's always been that, and it is now! Also that! Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable experience, he plays with puppets? Oh my
god.
Jesus Christ, dude.
He's back to idiot, Judge.
Oh my god, yep.
He's back.
I'm just gonna do regular ref and no thinky ref.
Yeah, he's not thinking anymore.
No. This is... Sorry, we just...
He's just regular.
He's
He's lost.
Yikes.
Yikes. Yikes.
Yikes. Oh, wait.
Now he's
Oh,
thinking. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Wait. He's thinking now. Oh, wait.
Just... You must mean puppet
Oh
as
my
in
God.
someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind. Admit it, Chief. You assisted Lana Skye in forging evidence. Your motive to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you can control her. Righto, my boy. You have quite an imagination. Let me ask you something. Do you have any proof of this, that I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing? Lana. She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant. I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture.
Unless that is also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Well, which one would that be?
Of course, I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her.
Well, you'd better watch your tongue, son. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Just what do you mean? What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement. What?
Oh my god, Lana's wearing the white coat with the blood on it.
What?
From the initial... The white coat. That's the white coat.
The luminol.
Right? The one that...
Wait, what are you saying to me?
From the initial crime scene, the one that what's-his-face... Hold on, what happened in that
Jake
room?
Marshall?
Right? She's wearing the white coat.
What are you telling me?
Jake Marshall wore the coat into the evidence room and then the blood on the shoulder.
Said order.
Right? It had the blood on the shoulder, the white coat.
Mr. Wright, you can't be serious. Huh? This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency to accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder.
Murderer.
That's that's impossible! Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in easier to understand language. Wow. Oh, Phoenix.
It's too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now.
We're all in!
He said us.
We're about to see that river card, boys. He did say us.
So sweet.
Looks like he's the one who decided to go through with this. Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved in this murder? That's a good question, man.
Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man.
Just a man!
The question is Is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
I see. All right then. Let's see what Mr. Wright's got, and it better be good. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman.
So this isn't the past murder anymore. This is our current murder.
Yes.
But that's from the evidence,
Yeah,
right?
that's, yeah. It's always the prosecutor's badge.
Can't show the badge. Wait, no, the ID, the IDs. He's ID 77.
Oh, the ID 77, yeah. Right?
Right? That's him.
We're doing this?
It's him. We can't look it up because he's too high ranking.
Take that!
It's him. We can finally prove it was him. We used the code on his thing, so it's his. We know it's his.
Gilly! You come at our moment of triumph! What's up, dude?
It's
This
him.
is the ID card list.
Yeah,
Yes,
hold on.
the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 7.
All the sevens.
7.
All sevens. I wrote them.
Sorry,
They're
but
all
there's
here.
no way you can prove that's my card number.
Can you prove it's not?
It's
It's your number. It opened your safe, idiot.
your goddamn number, man. What? How do you know that? The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code.
He took it literally. He's
7
like, 7.
digits.
I need 7 digits.
You don't
Okay. Sevens.
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 7777777. The same as the remaining ID card on that list. Chief Gant! You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. You look shook, sir! Oh, do you need a napkin? Do you need a scented towel?
Ooh. Look at his shaking fist.
You have been wrecked!
He wants to punch me.
Arigite, sir! Critical strike! Damage done! Order! Chief Gant, what do you have to say to all this? Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations.
And I will demand Mr. Wright to be punished to the maximum extent of the law.
Oh, how are you gonna punish me, Edgy?
Oh god.
How are you? Is that gonna be in closed chambers?
Oh my god.
You rascal?
Oh my god.
Are you using that gavel later, Judge?
Oh my god. Right now, this court demands an explanation from you. We're moving on. About the use of this ID card.
Chief Gant, so you admitted you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime? What about it, you son of a bitch? Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom, what's the difference? I can go anywhere I want.
Why does he sound like Gumshoe now?
Yes.
Tell me. When you entered the room, were you alone?
I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he? Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days. Objection! You hadn't seen him in days. Your words, are they not?
Your words, Chief Gant.
I'm afraid you've just undone yourself, son. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman.
Gavel.
What do you mean? The trial's purpose is to determine Lana Sky's guilt.
Objection! No, it isn't, Your Honor. No. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime? Then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm gonna have to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the crime. It's the locker that can only be opened, right? With the fingerprint.
Wait, the tape again?
No, the detective's prints can unlock the locker. Oh wait, no, but it could have been opened days before.
Wait. Slow down. Whose handprint was that? That was on Marshall's locker. Oh
Yeah.
no, we did that.
There's so much evidence now, dude.
Wait, what's this? Show dark stuff? No.
Files. I think it might be this. The bloody shoe?
There's traces of blood from Goodman and the Loomis guy? No.
But he stepped in blood. Let's try to run after he gets stabbed. No, but that's
That doesn't
not
link
yet.
him.
Not yet.
Proof that the victim went to meet Gant on the day of the crime. Prosecutor's office lot. What's this? Wait, what's this post-it from Goodman? Victim's memo found.
The
An
SL9
SL9?
doesn't link though. We need links.
You're going so fast.
Wait, evidence? Probably.
Brought back to his office by Gant's request.
So that was Edgeworth and Gant, but not Goodman.
The missing.
Can only be submitted to the chief of police.
It's dated?
2/21, the day of the murder. Right? He submitted
This
it to.
seems connected.
This is
Did he
Goodman to the
submit it?
chief of.
Where did we
I'm
find
doing
this?
I'm doing this. Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime.
Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it.
So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report, didn't he? Didn't he, son? He would have had to give that report to the chief of police. Yet you are in possession of the report, which means you can't be sure if he filed it.
Gosh darn it.
He filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day. He needed to? Yes, to transfer the evidence out. Oh. Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room.
Oh my god, we're so accidentally smart.
What are you talking about?
I meant me.
I knew
I meant me.
how to critically strike the man!
I meant me.
In his gills! Right in his goddamn gills! The fish he is! Okay. I accompanied him. There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered that room. Hold on, let me guess what you're going to say next. I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Exactly, man. But wait, the chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card. Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I...
Objection!
Oh, you
No.
silly son of a bitch.
Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. Yet you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, you'd still have it until he's dead. It would have been found on his body.
Oh, Edgeworth, okay.
Oh.
Show your math, son. You're a brilliant boy.
Edgeworth can count to 1.
Oh!
Frick!
Lightning damage.
Get struck.
Chief Gant, you didn't. The murder was most likely a spur-of-the-moment crime for no one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder.
Yeah.
After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body, of course.
Danger, danger! High voltage!
High voltage!
You're forgetting,
When we
Mr.
touch,
Wright.
when we kiss.
You're forgetting that the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot.
Welcome back, Prosty. And Mountain Pro.
How did he manage to move it there?
I was at the police department the entire day, you know.
And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony. Oh, he made
Edgeworth do it with the screwdriver! with the screwdriver. He made him. He was
was
this
a trick.
patsy. It was a full-on trick.
He didn't know again.
He didn't know.
Again, Edgy never knows.
Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal. Because he didn't want to bring somebody else in, because that's another loose end you'd have to tie up.
That's another.
Edgy is the patsy! Oh, Edge.
Oh.
How did you not know your car was driving a little more sluggish that day, okay? You're
Well,
not a golfer.
Extra weight.
You don't have a set of clubs in the back.
Dripping blood out. Your
Idiot.
trunk. Edgy doesn't know.
So don't tell Edgy. Okay. So you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey you, take this dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time, I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space.
Pull this to him.
The screwdriver. How could the chief have moved the goddamn body? Mr. Wright, show us the evidence.
Okay.
To move the victim's body, Chief Gant, use this.
The screwdriver. The screwdriver.
The goddamn screwdriver! Take that! This is how he moved Detective Goodman's body!
He put the screwdriver underneath and used it as a lever.
What's that? Screwdriver?
Oh my god, he screwed the driver.
Well
Damn.
said.
Damn.
Poetic, if you will.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
No way that's a coincidence. That's
GG game. GG.
GG Heather, GG game. What does that have to do with the case? Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is the screwdriver doing here?
It's here because...
Oh, the realization! Oh, it
Ah! I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no
Oh,
less.
weird.
He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
This is my favorite Edgeworth look right here.
Really?
Yes, he's just kind of looking away, and sometimes he looks at you, and sometimes he looks away. But the whole time, very powerful, very centered on
He
you.
looks sad.
No, he's got.
He looks mournful.
Well, he's got resting sad face for sure. But that's my man.
In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. And she's just always kind of sad.
But he's determined here, but still sad. Do you see?
After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office.
He killed his dad, dude.
Did.
He killed his dad. He's gonna be a little sad, okay? But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to.
You mean I...
The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car. Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Yes, unless of course you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. Oh, I want to do that. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lawrence Guy! What's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations? Think back to the photograph Miss Stad took at the prosecutor's office.
She's wearing the coat.
This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite.
It's a photo of the body being taken from the trunk.
Chief Gant, please say something. I believe your time's up.
What?
My time's up. Sorry, Raito, but I'm having lunch with the district attorney general after this. We have to get going if we're to make it in time for the early bird special, senior citizen discount and all that. If you get there early enough, they throw in a free piece of apple pie at the end. It's really nice. Objection! But this is a cross-examination and it hasn't begun yet! Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons. Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right about now. What? This is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered.
Objection! So you're going to just run away after all this?
Oh, run away, little boy.
Oh, run
oh,
away.
You have lunch? Oh, did you pack it? You should have brown bagged it. I'll cut the crusts off your sandwiches. Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right?
No, you just said it.
But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have had presented it by now. Will I? You think I had Lana dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with.
Is it in her call records? In her cell records?
I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gann is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright, Your Honor, do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Guy dispose of his body.
Concrete proof. Do we have concrete proof?
It would have to be. It would have to be in
That cloth that we can't use yet. Evidence for something, but what? We don't know yet. Evidence of something. Evidence list is not. No. Stabbed on the back, no. Wait, no.
We don't have that because that was like after everything.
Yeah. Marshall's fingerprints. Bloody handprint on Marshall's. Oh, that. This is when Goodman got stabbed and he was still running. This is from that. This is a Goodman, because the shoe and stepping in it, it said something about like proof that he'd run. This is gonna come back later, I think.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's not yet.
It's not what we're doing. That kept the door open.
Yeah. Scene of the stabbing of a detective at the PD.
This is the evidence room.
Okay. Screwdriver abuse.
Did that.
Did that.
That's our thing.
It's this thing, right?
But anyone could have.
Anyone could have. This doesn't link him. This doesn't link him. Nope.
That's it for the cell phone.
Yeah.
I guess you could have called her office, right? So that's not necessarily.
Right. Yeah, we should save.
I feel like we don't have proof. We don't have concrete proof.
We don't have concrete proof. So do we say we don't have?
No. We don't have concrete proof.
So she used Edgeworth's knife.
Because it was there. To re-stab him. So he was initially stabbed by... It was a crime of opportunity. Right?
What about fingerprints on this?
We've never been able to.
Can I'm gonna present it. I'm gonna present it because this is the actual murder weapon.
But then Lana handled it?
How did Bruce Goodman actually die? Right? This switchblade knife. The piece is in Goodman. Right?
No, it was in the dude
Jake
way
Marshall?
back when. Neil Marshall.
Neil Marshall. Oh, that's right. Neil Marshall. So this couldn't have been used to kill again. How did Jake Goodman die?
I think it was this. It just was a very blunt stabby.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I can't let him just scream his way out of this. I've got to keep the pressure on. Yes, Your Honor, I do have such evidence. Please hurry up and present it.
It better prove that he murdered him beyond a shadow of a doubt. I mean, if his prints are on it, I guess it could be. Why did you go all the way around?
Take that! So, what is... Oh, shit. It's proof as to whether or not it's enough to demonstrate the chief's guilt. I'll let you be the judge.
The judge.
But I am the judge.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right. What do you think, Your Honor? This is not it.
No, frick. Oh,
Yeah,
we don't have...
Do we just not have it?
We don't have it yet. We don't have full on.
Yeah, we don't have... Okay.
Like, it's a lot to prove,
Yeah.
right?
It's no use showing evidence I'm not even showing myself.
See, it's the cloth.
No, Your Honor. At present, I have no conclusive evidence.
Whoa. It's
Rosario.
already been 7 months. Time flies when you're having fun.
I'm glad
What's up,
you've been
Rosario?
having fun.
We've been having fun. I'm glad you're having fun. Right now, we're trying to pin this guy down, and we can't get the 3 count from the ref so far, dude. Thank you for 210 days, give or take, of very generous and wonderful support, Rosario. See, Udgy? In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief.
Wait, what?
What?
Uh-oh.
Here's a tip. Never gamble what you can't afford to lose, Righto. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Edgy, I'll leave the rest to you. Later, baby.
Penalized who?
I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency.
Objection! Lady Luck, huh? Maybe we should have a word with her. Get her in here. Get Lana in here.
Lana! Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean?
There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Lady knows the truth. Another witness!
In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. Oh my God.
Let's go. Daddy Edgeworth is here to save the day.
Don't call him Daddy.
But Chief Ginn has invoked his right to refuse to testify.
There's still someone else, one more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person? Oh, please. I can't call him.
Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling witnesses today.
Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist? She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now.
Don't stop me now.
Yes, Your Honor.
We call in Lana
Get
Sky.
this lady up here! The defendant, Miss Lana Sky? She was in the underground parking lot at 4:15 p.m. on February 21st. Her task to dispose of the victim's body in accordance with a certain someone's orders. Mr. Edgeworth,
The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor.
you wouldn't...
Bet you Meekins doesn't get out of here.
Very well. The court will now take its final recess for the day.
So I can go eat lunch.
In 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. This court is now in Hold it!
Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, frick.
Chief, again, I thought you were gonna go eat. Oh, listen good, Lana. He's talking to Lana.
He's threatening her.
I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible consequences. That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder.
It wasn't murder, it was attempted self-defense.
Oh, this isn't
protection.
good. Of
Yeah,
course.
and witness intimidation. Thank you, Jazzy. Objection!
You'd never support such outrageous claims anyways, right?
TJ, we don't have the textbook for witness intimidation. We only have it for evidence.
Just something to think about. All right then. I've got a lunch date to
I
meet.
cannot believe you just walked in here, threatened her multiple times in front of everyone, and then gets to go eat lunch.
Monster Flex.
God.
Okay, if there aren't any further objections, this court is now in recess.
God. Rosario! Rosario liked the subs and the props. I mean, the accents and the props. Wait till you hear this. February 25th, 2:04 p.m. Wait, I did it wrong. February 25th, 2:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Hey, in and sound effects.
Authentic immersion. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs here. And 25 emotes.
Rosario.
Twitch hammer, you got all these people. Come on.
Thank you so much.
Flexing your Twitch gavel.
Oh, wait. Looks like we managed to stay in the game.
In the game.
In the game.
Bro, sorry, I find you guilty of generosity. Book him. Alright, let's go. Yeah, thanks to your help, Edgeworth.
That's it, that's our whole talk.
Jake, here's something else, pal. Detective Gumshoe. I'm not a detective anymore.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that,
So
mate.
sad.
Don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. At your office. Oh my
Oh
god. Oh, I don't know. If you could give me your resume.
Uh-huh.
We love him, Prosty. I love that he's about it. And we
So
were so
Laska-
adversarial in the beginning.
Laska, we are finishing up this case and then we hit the road for Christmas.
Yeah, I gotta wrap my gifts too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
More office? Sure. I'll take the place of that top-knotted girl you used to work with. Could he mean Moya? Still, looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. How is it he always gets the upper hand? Bow. It's not fair he has the right to refuse to testify.
Settle down, Wright. Remember what the judge said?
But Chief, that is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered.
Risks. Oh, that's you.
Risks? What did he mean by that?
It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true. You mean he forfeits his right to say anything too? Nailed it. I knew it was gonna be Emma.
Emma, are you okay?
Yeah, when I came to, I was in the medical office. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery.
So she heard everything that's been going
I'm
on?
a murderer!
Oh, Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before.
No, don't be. It was the truth. I'm a murderer. You know, it's funny. I almost feel somehow relieved.
Relieved?
Yeah, now I finally know what really happened. To think that all this time my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man, and she did it all just to protect me. Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Gant's orders. She must have shut herself up deep inside.
Such a great face.
To force herself to do anything and everything that Chief told her to do.
That must be why she became so cold.
It was all my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall.
Hey, don't you go blame yourself now, pal. If you want to blame anyone, blame society.
Oh my god. Okay, Coco. Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery, but he can't fool my memory. I remember now I knocked Mr. Marshall straight into that armor knife.
Or say, we better get back. It's time for the final act.
Frickin' better be.
Emma, why don't you wait?
No, I'm going with you. I want to be there when Lana tells the truth. Let's go, Wright. It's time to end this.
Or agree. To be continued. Jesus.
Coco! She made look at this badge.
Guys. In Discord right now.
And we love internets. Oh my god, Coco.
Look at this badge. Every time I do it makes me glad.
It does make me laugh.
I can do that too.
Oh, Coco.
Stream, look at this badge. Love it. Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
February 25th, 2:21 p.m. District Courtroom. Courtroom number 9.
I don't know, Sybil.
Now then, will the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, please take the stand?
Ms. Lana Sky, you are the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, you already know everything. You know all what I've done these past 2 years. Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Scott. And remember, you are under oath. We want to hear the truth. Of course, the truth, yeah.
But no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister, because that's how that works.
Now then, your testimony. First, tell us about your relationship with Chief Gant. Everything hinges on your testimony. You're the only chance we have to get Gant.
Gant and the fabrication. You ready, Southern Belle?
I worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma.
Can't be.
Bull honky.
Bull honks.
Bull honky tonk.
Bull honkers.
Are you sure about this testimony? Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure.
But Lana.
This is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this. That's what I've been trying to tell you, little Junebug, from the whole beginning.
Please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me.
What if she's telling the truth there?
She's not. I know my own sister, and I'm reading your thoughts. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony.
Yeah, this is no time to start second-guessing myself. Oh, I know what's really going on. Cross-examination, sure.
Hold it. You start talking, hold it.
Oh, yeah, hold it!
That seems fine.
Yeah.
Press. Excuse me.
Hold it! But think about it, Miss Sky. You didn't murder Detective Goodman. You told me as much yesterday in jail! You still don't get it, do you, man? Any testimony you can't present in court is as useless as idle gossip. I stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. And I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself.
Hold it.
Did you do so to help your sister?
So, Schmicks?
Schmirks?
Yeah, Smickles.
Schmicks.
Where were you playing? We're about to wrap this whole case up, by the way.
We're wrapping this whole case up, and you can help us if you
Spoiler
haven't
alert.
played yet.
Spoiler alert if you ever...
Smickles, reporting for duty! Deputy Lawyer Sam! What's up, dude?
Noida.
Joe Dork was a serial killer. Oh, wait. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life. What she did was justifiable self-defense, man. She wouldn't have been charged with anything. That's not the point. She was traumatized that day all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him.
Lana.
That's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene.
Hold it.
You say you did this, old boy, yourself. Yeah.
Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Seems I was the first person to discover this little old scene. The broken prosecutor's award knife was stuck in the victim's body. What? But Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident.
So who cares?
That's only a situation you dreamed was possible. She's still protecting. The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change the statement.
You mean Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dark?
Something like that.
Oh my god. If that is so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife.
Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle. That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with more lies.
All just to protect me.
So when you found the scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to. Yes.
Wow. That's
I
weird.
broke off the tip of Dark's knife, planted it inside the wound, then moved the body. How'd you break off the tip?
It.
You planted the tip of Dark's and moved the body?
But why? Why would you do that?
You of all people should know, Edgeworth. You've always had a good head on your shoulders. Boy, it isn't that bad, but maybe I'll ask for the sake of the others.
Why did you plant the knife?
Why did you move the
Why
body?
did you move the body?
When you showed up on the scene, where exactly was the victim's body? It was where you deduced it was, by Chief Gant's desk.
But the body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there?
Reason for that is simple. Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason Miss Sky moved the body. I think we chose the right thing, right? Who cares about planting the knife in there?
Whatever. That was to like
Yeah.
convict Joe Dark.
Yeah.
We know that part.
What's up, Hookars?
Okay.
The pieces of that jar shattered during the events threatened my plan. Wait,
So she was
the pieces of the jar.
she was moving. No. This is why she moved. So she was planting the knife, and while she was doing that and like whatevering, the jar breaks.
Okay.
Right?
Pieces of the jar, you
Oh,
mean?
but it was already broken.
Yeah. Yes, that wretched jar you showed us earlier. In order to show that Dark committed the crime, felt it would be more expedient to move the body.
So when you first found the body, the jar was already.
Of course, it had been shattered to pieces.
Okay, it was already broken.
If you looked at the crime scene, it would be clear right away what happened. Neil Marshall was dead, and Doc was lying unconscious. In other words, the jar must have been broken during the struggle. I see. What's the matter, Emma?
Apparently the jar shattered at the time the crime was committed, but I have a feeling there's more to it than that.
There must be a contradiction here somewhere. Anyway, I committed this fabrication completely alone. My only
So
motivation.
it's the jar being broken, because how could he write it if it
Yeah.
was already broken?
Wait, we gotta press
right?
one more. So you arranged the crime scene? Are you sure you didn't do this to keep Emma from looking like a murderer? How many times do I have to tell you, Mr. Wright? Emma didn't do it. Period. Are you so desperate to hide that fact? You willing to risk the death sentence?
She's lying, she did it so I wouldn't be blamed for what happens!
In any case, as a prosecutor, what I've done is unpardonable. There's nothing I can do to make up for my actions.
Mr. Wright, my sister's lying!
Looks like she's determined to protect you to the end. She insists she fabricated the evidence for herself.
There's no way she could have done it alone!
I've got to get Lana to talk more. If she's lying, then she's bound to slip up and make a contradiction. It's the jar, right? But there's blood on it. And there's somebody...
Emma's written on it. He
Yeah.
couldn't have written.
Objection! This guy, I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister. You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered. If that truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life will have been in vain. Even so, I'm compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony. Contradiction in my old testimony?
Yeah, lady.
You testified in that quote. The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan. Oh, what plan?
Oh, those are your words, lady.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that? It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written on this jar with the victim's own blood. Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final moments. Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies.
Lady.
In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must not have yet been broken before he died.
Aha! Ah.
He couldn't have written his name on a shattered jar.
Yes, yes. swear to God, Judge, if you put us in a recess again. Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regard to this jar and its bloody message. We may be missing something critical here.
He's from one of the colonies, Selden. He won't say that. Something critical.
Chief Prosecutor, it seems you're as in the dark as we are about the truth towards which we're headed.
What?
Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together the information to arrive at the truth. Just like we pieced together that jar.
Very well. The witness may now continue her testimony.
Okay. Jar, message in blood.
I immediately noticed that the strawberry jam traces on the jar, but it was dark in the room, and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all.
What about that M?
All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered.
Why?
You mean you were the one who wiped away the message in blood? I wasn't chief prosecutor at this time.
She didn't think Dirk was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence.
Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
How could you see it if it was so dark? Hold it.
So the jar was already broken. It's a miracle that thing hadn't broken earlier. Certainly looks as feeble as the defense's case.
How dare you, Judge?
But not as feeble as the judge's judgment.
Haha! You were an ace detective who never missed a detail. Do you really expect us to believe you didn't investigate what was written on the jar pieces?
Normally I would have. But it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. So you didn't know your sister's name was written on the jar? No, if I had known, I would have gathered all the pieces and ground them to dust.
Damn.
Well, that helps more, case.
Lana, you do that for me? That's so sweet.
Seems the two of you might make up just yet. Anyway, I just barely had enough time to move the body as it was.
If someone happened upon the scene, you'd lose your chance to erase the evidence. You must have been in a hurry.
I was. I knew I had to destroy the evidence before anyone came. This is rather shocking. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The human blue. I'm afraid this action of yours reveals what really happened. What do you mean? If you really thought Dark killed Prosecutor Marshall, you wouldn't have wiped away the blood. What else could I have done in this situation?
Lana!
I only had a few moments. There wasn't enough time for me to do anything else but gather up the pieces. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all.
They didn't.
How could you see with the power out? It would have been pitch black in that office. Detective is always prepared, Mr. Wright. Even now I always carry a pocket light and a camera with me.
What? Even I carry a ball of emergency luminol wherever I go to find blood.
I never miss anything. I got every last
No,
piece.
you didn't.
All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. Hold it! So you illegally rearranged the crime scene? Yes, I don't have any excuses for my actions.
I'm so sorry, Lana. I didn't know because you didn't tell me I've treated you so badly all this time.
It's not too late. There's still plenty of time to make up. After we've gotten to the bottom of this incident. No doubt this day will leave a permanent stain on the history of the prosecutor's office.
More contradictions have surfaced in her testimony.
Your sister's really putting up a fight. She must really care about you. Still, she's not doing this the right way. I think I've finally figured out the contradictions in her testimony. There's one final possibility that might turn everything around. Okay.
So this is fine.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep.
Keep going. This. You did not get them all. Because we have the vase with the piece that was in his locker, all safe.
Objection!
Objection!
Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware
Gang got there
of.
first. Right?
What? We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe. In the chief's safe, but how?
Well, because his code is his ID card, which is all 7.
I knew it. She didn't really know. There's something even more disturbing about the final piece. There was still blood on it. But the witness just testified that she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off of them. Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scenes.
Right.
Chief Gant got there before you! But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece? Objection! I'm afraid that's highly unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective.
Let alone an ace attorney.
That may very well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day looking for my dentures. They were in my mouth the whole time.
Have you forgotten, Your Honor? When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken.
Oh, that.
There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness!
I hope you're not implying this person was Chief Gant at the time he was looking for Dark downstairs. Besides, even if he was there first, why would he break the jar?
Objection!
Objection! The question is, my lad, if he did arrive that first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years? Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? Energy! No!
Oh my god. Did we kill him?
I'm not the one on trial here.
Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposefully hid one of the broken pieces. Question! What is this action called?
It's called the fabrication of evidence. But why would Chief Gant do that?
In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear?
What happened afterwards?
Discovering the scene, Lana Skye believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma. And therein lies the reason! The reason why Miss Skye became the chief's figurative puppet. Oh my god!
Did she bite her? Don't do that!
Ugh.
No, I did it on my own!
Please, stop trying to protect the chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake.
No, you didn't! It wasn't you, Emma! You didn't kill anyone, you little June bug! Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. He's evil! He's got the devil in him! Devil! Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients. I've seen it here, I've seen it there. Foul lies? Imagine that coming from my own client. I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth. What the ever-loving fuck are you saying? Wait a minute. What if we're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trip? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Lena, might be right after all.
Eh? What do you mean, Wright? So you do tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright?
Miss Skye, please testify once more. But if evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie!
Oh, what?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's
It's a cover-up on top of a cover-up on top of a lie!
Ron has broken this wide open!
So Gant killed him. He killed... Oh my god, he killed what's-his-face? Marshall. Neil Marshall. Gant killed Neil Marshall and pinned it on Dark. No, pinned it on Emma. And then worked with her to pin it on Dark. Oh my god. But I do remember knocking over Mr. Marshall.
Miss Skye, if you will. I can't
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
Don't you see?
Don't you see? This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will if you tell the truth.
Lana has determined to gaze! I'll testify about what I really saw.
Let's go.
Thank God. It's an onion. You gotta keep peeling it back, and you're crying the whole time, and this lady is being very, very enigmatic. Okay.
Actual crime scene. Actual
Truth.
As opposed to all the previous
truth.
lies.
When I arrived, no.
Higher.
When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that suit of armor sword.
Impaled.
Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if it all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent! Unbelievable. The body was impaled on the armor's sword.
You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof.
Oh, the camera? Oh! Actually, Baby Bear, I do have proof.
Yeah, with the jar, Joe. They bopped him.
I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning.
What? To
The
me.
book?
What?
It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. I thought it might be needed. But, I don't remember receiving any love from you, love.
Lana must have known. See, Mr. Ray, she really does have faith in you.
What's up, Brett? I'm your Huckleberry. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please present this picture. I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana.
Lana said she gave it to you this morning, right?
I seem to remember getting stolen from her then.
Let's check that evidence again. There must be a picture in there somewhere.
No! Oh, shit.
The badge.
The badge.
The badge? The badge. The badge. Pew! Oh, frick!
Oi! There's a fucking picture in here!
Damn. Why is he bleeding from the mouth so much?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my! This is the actual crime scene.
Oh my god, is Gant in the armor?
No.
That would be epic.
Oh,
What if Gant has been in this armor the whole time?
no. Because then he helped her move the body.
In the armor?
No. I was like, I got this.
Alright. No, the detective saw the crime scene like...
Look, his vest is already cut out, though.
Oh! The
That's
handprint!
the handprint.
Because I contacted Criminal Affairs only after I had rearranged everything.
On this picture, inserted into the court record. Mr. Wright! The piece cut off from his vest, could that be?
The cloth we found inside Chief Gant's safe, it's just crazy enough to be that same fabric. The fabrication?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's up, dog on Twitch? This is a handprint. Oh no.
This is the past. This is a handprint, isn't it? It's my handprint, isn't it? That cloth, it had fingerprints on it. Whosever fingerprints those are must be the real murderer, said the murderer.
What? But those fingerprints, they're yours, Emma.
Why are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright?
Thanks, Jazzy.
Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. So long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer. Man, if only we were not driving tonight, we'd be drinking every time Edgy says truth.
Yes.
Because, my god.
Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Cross it. Actual crime scene.
When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that.
What?
This is not me.
Hello, Gant.
Come now, Udgy. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Chief Gant. What, now you want me to make me out as the bad guy too? If so, I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense.
Oh my god, that's why his music is organ music, because of the organ in his office. Right? I was like, I never understood why this was his theme song. But it's because he has this giant pipe organ in his office. Oh my god. I'm afraid it's too late for that.
What?
You already declined to testify. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort. Revelation drink, Gordo.
This must be that risk we were talking about earlier.
Just sit back, relax,
Take a time out.
and enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your own neck, MRFer.
Shashao!
Giant!
Oh, critical strike. Boom, roasted.
Blank.
Hey, so what? You think I'm worried?
Oh my god.
Sorry to disappoint yous. But I don't need to make any statement here. Hey!
What do you mean?
The evidence will do all the talking for me. How about that? Even if I can't testify, I can still present the evidences. Yes, that's true. Wait, do you mean you still have some conclusive evidence? No, I don't, but someone does. Someone does.
We have the cloth.
Someone.
He planted it. He put her
It's a
hand
plant.
on it.
It's a plant. Someone. So what's your excuse, Rido?
Uh-oh.
Why you been... Why have you... How do I do Italian accent? Why have you been keeping quiet about all this?
None of this is Italian.
You do have something to show us, right? Hey. Something that proves you knocked over Neil Marshall. Ow! Causing his death.
This is so bad.
Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt. Hey!
Oh my god.
Is this true, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I was gonna say like New York, kind of Brooklyn, but it's bad.
If I show that piece of evidence now, Em is sure to be made out as the murderer. Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence presented now, and if you try to conceal anything, you'll be the one appearing before the Board of
Can we
Inquiries.
quickly eat it?
What do I do now? I'll better think this through carefully. Can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? The one that shows you really killed the pro... You've got to.
Got it.
You've got to show the evidence. Yes, Your Honor. I do have further evidence.
All right, the time's finally come. Show to him. Those prints have got to be the chief's, she said, wrongly.
Now then, let's see. Oh, now then. Let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered.
Can we look at it before we turn it in, though? What hand is it? Is that? It looks like a right hand. Is she right-handed?
It's Amber, right?
Oh, really oily hand.
Oily hand.
Oily hand.
Think about it scientifically. Huh? More likely explanation is
The person
who's...
slipped and fell on a freshly waxed floor, getting wax all over their hand. So she was down. She was down on the floor already. He cut it out and pressed it against her oiled hand. It was done post-murderously.
Yes.
It happens, I slip on the floors at school after they're waxed. Dope. Okay.
Okay, so
So
now
then we get her on the stand to talk about how she's so
Yes.
slippy.
so we're
So the cloth.
Yeah. Take that. It's a piece of leather cloth. Yes, it most likely was cut out from the victim's
I
vest.
know posthumously is the
His
thing, but I
chest.
liked post-murderously. What's this? There's a big handprint on it.
Yo, surely it must have been left on the cloth by whoever shoved the victim into the sword. Hey.
Hey,
What? Whose fingerprints are on this? I'm sure Rido has checked, haven't you?
haven't ya?
Well, whose are they? The Miss Scores. Miss Emma Score.
I'm a score.
What? They're mine? So I really
did do
Oh, sorry. See, I told you it was conclusive. Now I gotta go to my tailor.
Objection!
Objection! But this was found in your safe. That means it's possible you forged it.
Damn.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll talk to my lawyer about it.
You said that earlier.
I don't have any remembrance about any cloth in my safe. Do you expect me to believe that?
Objection!
But
Give it up, Mr. Wright. It's over. You shouldn't have presented that. By presenting that evidence, you tied Emma Skye to Neil Marshall's death.
no. It appears we have our killer.
No.
No.
No. Someone hold.
No.
Someone hold it. Everything hinged on that point.
In the end,
Frick! It was a trap!
I don't think
That's it, man.
I don't think we
Game
saved.
over, man.
We
Game
haven't saved
over.
for a while.
That's the game.
Wow. We failed.
Failed.
We failed. How can you not hand it over? Oh my god.
What you said, I thought we would have a chance to like take a look at it.
Continue? Is continue an option?
I mean, we can speed run through the stuff that we.
Did.
Huh. We have so much shit to do though. God damn it. What are they talking about?
I mean, this is the thing though, like,
We do a lot of bad endings.
we do. We do a lot of bad endings. I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with the ending.
It's real.
Is what it is.
Like, I didn't want to, like... Do not do a bad ending on this one. Alright, what would we press here?
Let's see here.
Alright. But, like, does it change anything in the future? There's so much of, like, forcing her to say more and then getting more and
Yeah.
then getting a further.
Never have we been just shut down with something.
There was a lot we didn't save recently, and I feel like that's...
What other item?
Did we have anything else that wasn't already?
It's not that much. Oh, okay. Alright. Huh. I didn't realize you could just lose straight away. Alright. Fabricated,
This one? There's something that we like. There's some things that you press and it like continues. The
Yeah.
thing. Ugh.
This is kind of annoying to me.
There's a lot.
There's a ton. There's a ton here. This is like an hour ago.
Oh, actually, we got to the next part. Okay.
So far back. It's a killer on stream. Like, my entire motivation for this game.
And we like do have to get Christmas going.
We're already overtime. Oh my god, this fucking game. Alright. What are we doing here? Do I press? I don't remember any of this.
Why'd you move it?
Oh my god, so far back. Maybe. But we're not gonna be able to run this for like a while. Alright, let's just power through.
This. Press.
Press or present?
Press. This is the initial, right?
Got it.
When it was like broken already.
Oh, we're flying through it, I think.
And now you present the thing. Okay, no, the jar again. I mean the vase, whatever. Go back.
This thing? Okay.
Now you present the vase.
Got it.
It's like exactly in the middle.
Shiny field, blah blah blah. Do, 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 do. Ding ding ding. Compelling, very compelling stuff. Jar message of blood, and then like the photo. Fuck, man.
Just go through it.
Okay. We're not.
So when she says that she, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna save because I don't want to do it. I definitely won't do this shit again if I.
We misclick.
So brutal if you misclick. Yeah. To be fair, this is.
Go back to
We played this for fucking 40 hours, and that's the first time I've like seen that game mechanic.
Yeah.
You're just gonna spring it on me at the end like that?
Oh, because back up one. This.
Okay.
Press
Present.
it. I don't know if you're allowed to just present.
No, we.
Okay, so.
Yeah, we do present it. I think.
So got all the pieces.
To spring a game mechanic on that like that is just like such bullshit, dude.
The jargon. Objection! But the objection! Objection!
A lot of action. And then Gant's gonna come back in.
But he's not gonna be able to testify.
Proceed to break the jar. That's great. Sounds good.
Fabrication.
I stand by it. What's up, Jello? I don't know how long we have left.
We're really close to where we were, I think.
Okay.
Because we just had all this revelation. But then and you,
Checked off every item. Let's see here.
And then Gant's gonna come in. Right?
No, we have to show her the photo.
Oh, we press on the first one and she has the picture.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, we don't even have to press.
Right.
Okay. Objection!
Thank you for subbing objection. My face when my screen name is objection. Going, what?
Can you save now?
Yeah, let's absolutely.
Okay.
Why make a game that just sucks wind out of the player's sails? Right? Like, that's all that happened. So, like, we're going to finish it. It's going to be great. But it's not going to taste right. All right. Let's see here. I don't remember the theme with that. Sure. It's like, that also kind of takes you out of it.
Examine the book.
Oh, yeah.
Examine.
That's right, you gotta examine. Can't present. Oh, Pio.
Okay. Yeah.
We definitely should have saved at some point. There is a little bit on us.
Yeah, they should have added saves.
It's just like, do you understand what it feels like when this just...
Even if it was like after her stuff, like a new witness or something,
Yeah.
you know?
This is a game that doesn't respect my time. I feel like it's wasted my time, which is like my biggest pet peeve for games.
Okay, now you're wasting...
Celeste was
further
better.
time.
I just want to get this, because like, I am, in my opinion, justifiably salty about what just happened. Yeah. I like games that respect my time. I love Celeste. I died so much. It was not crazy because you come back right away. That's respecting your time.
Jello, did you get sword or shield? Yeah, flashback. Cool.
I remember this shit.
From the first time and also the second time.
Let's figure bits are yours, Papa.
It does suck. Thanks.
Anyway, let's get. Let's see here.
Come on. I got sword.
Okay.
So, resave?
Good times.
Rejection, buddy, you can't. Get wrecked again.
Go.
Yeah.
Okay. See, Papa. That means we're talking. So I have to conceal the evidence.
Or present something else, which is
I'm
weird.
saying right here.
Okay. Is there anything else that we can present?
Present the cloth again. I need to present myself to the rest of this day. Get this shit going. Let's see here. Try to conceal anything.
Can I look at what we have?
Sure. Hold on.
What's new? Wait, this is already in. Right? Can't investigate it. We have this is already part of the record, right? Like,
Yeah.
or evidence rather. Oh wait! Evidence law. Give him the book. Give him the book. Show him how it works. Right?
Oh shit! Wait.
Oh my god, he almost showed the badge. Oh my god.
Show the badge.
Give him the book! You can't, it's gotta be something, you can't force me. What?
No, I can't show them that yet.
Why not? You know which item to show. Mr. Wright, if you're not sure, you then think it through again. How can you use that evidence
not
to
the
your
book.
advantage?
I'm gonna say cannot show evidence. What? You lie!
Or is he gonna incriminate himself?
Yeah, I ain't showing shit. Chief Gant. You opened my safe, I know you took what was inside. The conclusive evidence. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no, we're
Oh, a little bit of his own medicine.
Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? We found it together!
Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know his fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it.
What are you talking about, Chief Gant?
Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? Looks like part of it's been cut out for some reason.
You mean you had this in your safe?
What? That means you, the chief of police, have been concealing evidence. This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department. Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Righto. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. So this is how you do it. You don't show anything.
Oh my god.
What? You mean you admit to it? I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. Then it occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana.
So you really were manipulating her?
I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister,
What a dick.
that when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid.
So you assisted Miss Sky?
Told her to arrange all the evidence. Had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room.
And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted.
When I tampered with the crime scene, I hid 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Lana arrived at the scene, mind you. 2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items in your safe? But why? For insurance, of course. Insurance? I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed. You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence?
My god.
You take me for a fool. I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See this jar fragment? I hid the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off all the pieces.
Objection! But if you fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar, too?
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance.
You mean that piece of cloth?
Come on, Righto. Cough it up already. I know you have it.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admitted to that? You admitted then, Chief Gant, that you were awed in the cloth you cut off from the victim's vest in your safe? Yes, I admit it. I don't want to have to do that. Being chief and all was a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago you said you didn't have any evidence you could present. Foolish move, Righto. You should have shown it before it was too late. It's been a long battle, but the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory's mine.
Safe.
Oh yeah, so I don't waste a half an hour of everybody's time.
I feel like this is again, we don't. We cannot.
No, it's too late to show the evidence now. Besides, even if I did, it'd just expose that poor girl's fingerprints.
Right. Think hard over the circumstances.
Circumstances?
I'm talking about then and now. There's one major difference between the two. Weren't you waiting for that difference? Figured out my plan.
I finally figured out my plan.
Sorry, there's your chance.
Okay, we cannot wait. Alright, then let's see this conclusive evidence.
This is the exact same prompt as last time, though.
It's gotta be the knife, right?
Try to... It's not...
Mr. Edgeworth, your opinion, please?
I think Mr. Wright's humor has improved at the expense of his defense.
Oh, shit. Alright.
The book? Give him the book! Oh, the book didn't work last time. It'll work this time. Give him the book this time.
But it's the same thing.
Give him the book. But it's about evidence! It's the... Because we can't. Because we can't. It hasn't been approved. So legally we cannot. Right? 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 Damn it. Freaking...
Maybe the piece?
We just have to do the piece? Can we load our save then?
Why would it be the piece now? It better not be that fucking piece. Are you kidding me? Show the cloth.
What's the other rule? Wait, go to the court record. Let's look at the book. Evidence for something but what? Can we check it? No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. He is the police department. I guess the cloth. Right? We tried the knife. Yeah, Railbird, it has to have been.
Yeah, and that's what.
But the last time
that's
we
why
tried
I
to get
submitted
it-
it the first time, and then it fucked up the entire thing.
But he's admitted now that he was hiding it?
I guess.
What's the evidence he wants?
What about this change thing? No.
The photo? Is the photo officially in?
This?
Is this in the thing? Oh, the cloth is now relevant? Because he admitted.
All right.
Freaking.
I don't really understand.
Take that.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest.
Okay, this is different.
Oh yes, at last you finally brought it out into the open. There's a handprint on this cloth.
Your Honor, the prosecution requests that be immediately sent to the lab for analysis. This handprint on the leather, there must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly.
You mean?
It could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. But it's going to be evidence of the floor wax. Is what it's going to be.
Oh.
Right?
You're as slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy.
What?
Think about it. Righto had all this time to present this evidence. And he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be?
You mean you don't already know? Or you already know, though you know his fingerprints? That's right, do you really know?
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they? Very well, I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted. The person to whom these fingerprints belong to is...
It's her. I mean, we have to say it. It should be okay now, he says.
Emma? Emma Sky?
What? They're mine? Megan's.
I'm sorry, Emma.
But why? Why did you tell me? You should have told her.
Oh, you're really something, Righto.
You know. Oh.
You knew that girl did it all along. You still tried to pin the murder on me. So it's true.
Oh, frick, are you kidding
Oh
me?
my god, fuck. It's a fucking game, dude.
We haven't saved that recently again. Or did we? Now we do?
Oh wait.
Is that true?
This is so dumb.
Oh, you're just guessing.
Oh,
This is the newer save?
I don't know. Oh, was that? It was plausible. I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm checked out now.
Yeah, you're not even doing your voices.
Yeah, I don't care. This game has made me not care. I'm so into it. And then this is so ham-fisted. I don't understand with the book and the rules of evidence. Like, can we just... What am I doing? What am I... Oh, I'm presenting now. Okay. Great. Let me verify this one more. The day of the crime, you personally cut out this victim vest. Oh yes. Unless you finally brought out the open. Put on the cloth. Prosecution requests. So we say it's... Why would we say it's the wrong person?
So someone... That's a Wombat joke guess.
Okay.
Do we say...
I'm gonna say Emma. Should I try to say... like, I'll say the wrong one, and maybe it'll just be like a... I mean, we could go pretty quickly. The save that, like, brought us all the way to the beginning of this day was the backbreaker.
He does say it should be alright now, right?
Yeah.
It should be alright now.
But that would mean nothing to us if we didn't get totally screwed on the first one. Like, we'd be like, what's alright? Emma Scott.
What the man? I'm sorry. Why did you tell me? I should have told her. Oh, yeah.
You're really something, Wright. You knew this girl did it all along. You still tried to pin the murder on me. So it's true. Tragic, but true. Right, Carlo? That's just spiritual science.
What do you mean, right?
No, I mean like that happens in this game.
Oh my god.
This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to the
Hold
death.
it!
How could you monster? Miss Scott. You knew his fingerprints. Those were all along, yet you acted like she really didn't.
No.
Miss Scott, it's not over yet.
What?
What? So this trial isn't over yet. But I'm afraid it's over, my boy. Not only this trial, but your career too. You purposefully concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense.
You did!
I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you gonna tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer?
No, that was you! A lot of dots.
Dots. Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up. Owen, what's that? Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? What? This is... Alright. Chief Kent, you are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves the real murderer is... Who killed Neil Marshall? It was Emma Skye, wasn't it? No, dude. I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction. What? Contradiction? What is this fool babbling about? Talking about a contradiction, dude. One that proves who the real killer is. This is the same fucking cloth that just wasted our time. This is so annoying. I'm not back on board. I will finish this out. But it's just we presented it twice? What could it possibly contradict? Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here. Behold, the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth.
The new picture? Why? Oh, the blood! The blood?
The blood?
Is under?
Oh, the blood is under. It was pre-cut.
The blood? Or save? Save?
I'm presenting.
Oh my god. Oh, frick.
What exactly is this supposed to be? I ain't saving shit. I'm plowing through like a freaking pissed off dog. This is the picture Miss Skye took. Take a good look at it. See where the piece of his vest was cut out? His shirt is showing underneath.
Well, why isn't there any blood on our piece?
What is
Oh
this
my God.
timeline that never came through when I fucking put this in the record the first time? Right? Like, no one noticed this? Like,
That's how this game is.
so stupid. Alright. It's hard to make out with all the blood on his vest, though. Exactly my point, dude. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs, no doubt, were punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth.
Thanks for painting a picture there.
Oh, but that piece of cloth.
Oh, thinking rough. He's thinking hard.
Wait, there's no blood on it.
Wait.
Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth. There's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't pick up on that. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time. This is nonsense. Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside.
He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out.
If so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky? Picked up the unconscious prosecutor and impaled him on the armor sword.
This guy. Then, to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood. A jar that they then broke on purpose to leave behind a clue. And make Lana believe her sister did it.
Gant, you're screwed, lad. Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest? Ironic, isn't it? Through the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer.
Okay.
No. It's finally all
It's
over.
not all over because it's still the Goodman's death. Right?
Huh. Oh,
So you
wow.
solved a close case.
That was close, Righto. You almost had me.
The case is closed. It's been 2 years.
Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that or refute your allegations. What do you mean you refute his allegations? See, that piece of cloth is illegal evidence.
What?
Order. What nonsense is this? Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Reggie. Earlier, old Righto here concealed that piece of cloth.
Now we use the book because it was relevant the second time.
Got it.
That's why we had to wait to make it relevant and to have it be requested by the police. He had to, right? Okay.
Gotta follow the rules. Gotta follow the rules. The defense did refuse to present evidence. At that moment, that piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence. That's not
fair.
fair at all. Oh ho ho! Did you actually think you could best me in court? Come on, man. Looks like the last laugh's on you, son.
No, friend. No.
I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
True. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person in court, assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal.
Well, Mr. Wright? Let's hit him with the book, boys. The time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived. Mr. Wright, do you admit it? You purposely and illegally concealed this piece of cloth?
I did not illegally conceal
not.
it.
I admit I refused to present it at one point. Aha, so the evidence is illegal.
Was. Objection.
Objection. No, is it Mr. Gant?
That's like porn.
It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't.
Oh, I get it, TJ.
What do you mean you couldn't? There are certain procedures involved when presenting evidence.
I have a book on it. 4 lines.
No, Edgy. Don't listen to his lies. He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe.
Objection! There is only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not?
Very well. Let us settle this once and for all. Earlier you refused to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so now.
Yeah.
How about I show you a book?
Look at this book.
This is my proof, Your Honor. Was these? I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth.
However,
at At that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more.
What?
You see, it's written right here in page 19 of this book. The second rule of evidence law.
Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
I found this piece of evidence myself inside a safe. It goes without saying I did not have approval from the police department.
Rule 2, unregistered evidence must be presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
And here is the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident.
What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and... Objection.
Sorry, but can you recall, when was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago.
No! He's right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless.
The person who gave it value as evidence was you, dude.
You, bro. You yourself confessed to a certain truth.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest? Oh yes. Oh yes.
Night sapling.
Night
Happy
sapling.
birthday.
Happy birthday, dude. No.
It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence.
Conclusive evidence.
Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth.
The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before
Corona.
Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments.
It's kind of you, Corona.
The birthday gift for the man whose birthday is every day.
Every day.
Sad sapling. Thank you for the gifted subs and the gifted emotes. In other words, the real murderer, and there's only one person who that could be, Damon Gant. The killer was you, dude.
Clap, clap, clap. Oh my god, he's lost it. Oh, this is legitimately scary. I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum.
Hyper clap for sure.
For 2 years, he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Starr, then convinced Bruce Goodman.
Detective Goodman.
Yeah, that's right. If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you've got to help me. Goodman turned him down as he ought to. Stale Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden he decided to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman?
Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered.
He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence out, he said,
It's not too late. I'm gonna hand all this over to Marshall.
well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it. That accursed knife. Couldn't just pull it out. Doing so would have only led to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake. Two.
The bloody handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker.
I used to be known as the crime computer. But everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. Then saying you put the body in my car. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? You make a lot more than us detectives ever will.
Jesus. Leaving the prosecution's car aside, how could you get Miss Guy involved in all of this?
Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out. So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker? I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take.
So, you left the jar fragments in the glove.
Yeah. Looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer.
Well said.
They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that. Tell me, Worthy, why do you stand in court? Me?
Me.
You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. Jeez. Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Oji.
What?
Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend.
I'm sorry too, Damon Gant. I knew you as you used to be, long ago. You were once a fine investigator, an example to others on the force. Sorry to learn that you are no longer that person.
Those days are gone now, Uji. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Wright-o here. And Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sounds of a new beginning.
There are two things I want you to understand.
Yes?
First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Guy, you no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right. When this trial's over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years from the time that Gant helped me forge evidence up until today, I'll write a book.
So, seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered. Sorry, Miss Guy, I couldn't get you out of all your trouble.
My, what high standards you have for a rookie.
Wow.
You rookie.
Wow. Shade.
I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you might make it to the top. Smile.
A final smile.
Oh yeah, my thanks, Mr. Wright. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Ding! You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you. It was nothing.
Liar.
I was worried the pressure might break you, and yet you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop it, I only did my job.
In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us. That's true. Miss Guy,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is there something amusing about all this? Why are you smiling?
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains.
The bromance is so relentless. Well, this trial's
Yeah.
gone on far too long already.
Yeah, it has.
Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Thank God.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Far too long.
Yay, confetti!
Oh, final wrap up. February 25th, 5:03 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
At long last, it's finally over.
Finally.
Emma? Why the long face? I'm sorry sister didn't get completely off the hook, but... Cheers, Jets. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended. I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Roy. And to you too, Mr. What? We just saw this. Why are we flashing back? Suffered? Suffered? Why do we care? My god, Emma. I just saw that. You know, I did my best too.
That's true, Frank, big time.
Oh, she didn't thank you? Oh my god, Emma. Get over yourself.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything. Pass.
Your tied world record to be retimed to see if it was actually faster or slower than it was.
It's not a big deal.
People have done that with my Dr. Mario runs. Like, they just automatically retimed it to the 1,000th or whatever, 100th of a
Razor,
second.
I appreciate that, but it's all good. We just kind of do those in good fun. Thanks, man.
It's Gumshoe.
Yeah, no worries, brother. Thanks for all you do. It takes time to verify those videos. Cheers, homie. Yeah. Emma was like, what about me? Mm-hmm. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Oh, he's interrupting. Got it. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making me detective run around on duty. Top it off, you call me here.
He's a detective again.
He said this entire thing the whole time. Hey, light up, pals. I'm only kidding.
Oh, are you here because of my sister again?
No, not this time. Came today because of you, pal.
Me?
That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone.
Oh, hello. Lena!
Cheers, homie. Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. Well, I won't tell if you won't. Emma, I owe you an apology.
It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. I was just crying to myself, but it's fine.
That day 2 years ago. It was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in this mess.
Mess. Sis!
I asked Gant to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake, but now I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared what you would look at me with those eyes of yours.
How else would she look at
I was
you?
scared of how you'd react if you knew. But sis, you were only doing it for me. No.
Huh?
I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you.
Sis!
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. And I'm so sorry.
But sis, you don't have to apologize. You just have to thank me. I'm happy now.
You're happy?
Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have.
Oh, Emma. Emma!
She's like that face robot that shows emotions.
Yes.
And it's terrifying when she smiles.
No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our mistakes, yes? Because in so doing, we can find our way back to our rightful path. And it's from there that we can move on towards a brighter future.
Dope.
At least that's what I felt watching the two sisters make up.
Dope. Dope. Oh my god.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe. Hey, thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right, Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Stop hiding and come over here, little sulker.
Behind that plant.
Yeah. Where was he hiding?
I just came to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Right. Well, I'll be going now. What a weirdo.
Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you.
It's too late for me. No matter what anyone
Most
may
def.
say, I've realized today that I can't correct my mistakes. Mr. Edgeworth! Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right.
You despise criminals, I can feel it, but the sin. One day you'll understand. Believe me, you will, you're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone.
I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them, but in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. It's scary, but I've known that to be true for quite some time now.
But Edgeworth!
Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor.
Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your men are Manfred von Karma. We're both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime, but they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright. Because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Yeah, dude. What is this, a pop quiz?
Come on, Mr. H, show me what Lana's talking about!
Evidence, something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own. Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? What? Oh.
Oh, do we still get the dark ending? Oh, the evidence list. Yeah. The badge.
That's the picture I drew!
Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the evidence list and I had the other. Apart, we wouldn't have been able to completely restore him as picture. That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth. It's time for me to go. Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth! If you'll excuse me, there are still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor.
Edgeworth, what will you do now? Well, whatever you do, just remember,
I love you.
you can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you, man.
I know. It seems I owe my thanks too, right? But what I face now is my problem.
Edgy, I'll be waiting for you in court.
I'll be waiting for you in bed tonight, babe. Farewell.
I have something I need to say. There are two things in this world that Edgeworth cares about: Phoenix Wright and the truth.
Thank you, Coco. That's beautiful.
We care about all those things and our Coco. Thank you very much for 1,000 Teely bits.
Thanks, Coco.
Jenny Craig. Nothing cheers me up like a gosh darn Jenny Craig, that's for damn sure. Alright. I better get going too.
Okay, but I'll be by to visit soon.
Seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here, this is a little something for you.
Scientific investigation.
Oh, that's sweet. It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well.
Thanks, sis. I will. I'll memorize all 2 rules.
And so another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Faith that their laws have only just begun. We've only just begun to live. And as for me, I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own. Journey to rediscover myself.
Oh, God.
Well, don't go tracking off just yet, pal. Huh? What is it, detective? It's just a little matter of news all about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this.
But...
Well, I thought you said it was okay. Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story. Well, they said I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes, believe me. It wasn't cheap either.
Way to go, detective! I didn't know you had a wild side.
Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Wright here is the one who will be footing the bill. What?
Oh my God.
What, you think I can afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best.
Why is it I suddenly feel like I want to scream? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all go pay it off together?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's go.
With what money, Emma?
Oh my god, objection. Oh, thank god. Frickin'.
Oh my god. We gotta go, dude. We gotta go. Wait. Oh,
I'm sure a
shit.
friend of mine in Europe to take care of her. I hope she'll be pleased to study under a top coroner. As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I'll manage to find my way back to the field somehow. Then, I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma.
Thank you for the GG's, guys. So I got a little derailed there at the end. I mean, this is the ending of a very long journey. You can't just end it like that. It's gotta be a little bit of a... Yoicks. I thought I was a gunner for a moment there. They overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalized you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you.
Oh. How dare you, Prosty.
Just goes to show you can't shake me off that easily. I have a pounding headache. That probably didn't make matters great. I believe there's a chapter 6.
What?
But not in this game. We probably have to buy another one. But I've seen people play like
Oh.
different versions of it.
No, because this was like a pop-up. You know?
My new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to a security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them though. Someday I'm gonna make detective.
I'll show you, sir. Yes, sir.
Jesus,
Then I can be
Meekins.
just like that Dick Gumshoe, sir.
There's 2 more games, but this is the end of game 1. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Dope. Thanks, Railbird.
What's his story?
The third game is insane? How is it even more insane than this? This was pretty insane.
Oh, Blue Badger.
Third is off the shizzo.
What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a showdown with a steak lunch partner? Miss Star managed to sneak this into me. She's seeing one of the guards, it seems. Well, cowboy, it looks like you did it. You even gave Bambina back her smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water?
Yeah, I'm not even controlling it, just kind of doing its thing. Boom, boom. This music is very Nintendo DS in a great way. It reminds me of the Brain Age that I used to play.
Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while. As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu, the Right Way lunch.
Oh, that's
The
sweet.
top layer tastes as bitter as defeat, but the bottom layer is as sweet as victory. Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller around exam time. Just make sure not to eat it backwards. Well,
Very fair. And use the restroom. Been holding it. Holding it.
I don't know where my phone is. I bet my entire family has been calling me. I'll never forget what that young defense lawyer said after the trial. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Left? Anyway, he said he's been doing something or other for, how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I'd better be... Huh? Oh no, I forgot my gavel! Sorry, gotta go! This is so pointless. This judge, I swear to God, if he's in the next game... Wait, really? I didn't even see that, Cronin. Ah, nothing, Susan. doesn't soar like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, I can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit medium. Mystic Maya, afternoon training's about to begin. Coming! Well, see you around, Nick. I'm sorry, are we gonna see every single person we've ever met? At least some of them are dead, right? The judge is in all the games? Oh, frick.
I mean, he's the judge.
Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? I brought you your tea. Eh? What's going on? Thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book. Smile. Oh god. Enhance. How do you open it? How do you do anything? Ah. Okay. Yep. Open the book. That's cute. Oh, was that literally that day? Yikes. It's dark.
It's pretty dark.
Rise from the ashes. Achievement unlocked.
Phoenix.
Okay. We did it.
We did
Thank God.
it.